Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today, people? How are we doing today? We've got a little bit of a, not a different stream today, but a little bit of a different vibe to the stream today. Teeny, how are we doing, bro? How are we doing? Obviously, we're an hour early compared to when I normally go live. And that's because I've got to get off about 5 o'clock-ish, maybe about 4:45 ideally. So if I'd got live an hour earlier, and I've got a thought that I'm going to run past you guys. I came home last night, Tina, you done it. You done it. Big dubs, bro. Obviously, I'm better than me, Christ. Robbo, how we doing, bro? How are we doing, mate? Jack, mate, how we doing as well? How did you get on yesterday, Jack, with the online save you done? I was going to jump in, but just time-wise, just wasn't going to work for me, really, sadly. But I was watching when Scheme ended up jumping in. I was like, oh, have I got time? And I was like, oh, I haven't got time. Top the group as Germany. And then, we know there's an and then coming. Today, I want to just try and fly through 3 or 4 of these. France, all right, yeah. So basically, you won the World Cup because if you lose to France, it doesn't count. That's the way I look at this World Cup mode. If you lose to France, simply doesn't matter. Hold your head high. FC Cologne rebuild. Oh, that's be a banger rebuild, to be honest. Tavon, how you doing, bro? Yeah, we'll get the positive vibes, Jack. Yeah, I want to basically just run through 3 or 4 of these today. Because we've got 21 nations to do in 9 days. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live from about 3 p.m. Hopefully until about 6. And I need to get to the pub for the England game to get a seat. And then Sunday, I'm not live. And then I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I need to try and get this. So 12 nations. I need to try and get this down as much as I can. I want to have pretty much these nations left with maybe 3 of these to go off bail us out on time. So today and tomorrow, I think we're going to try and do 6 of these nations for the 2 streams. Basically is the plan. Not expecting to win anything in these, but we've said we'll manage every nation, so we'll manage every single nation. And our first nation is going to be one of them, which I'm happy we're getting. Just get them. Just get them. Do it. Finish it. Tom, how are we doing, bro? How are we doing? I can't to the end calls when you're in Belgium. Oh, Joshy, there's always going to be an excuse. I mean, that to be fair, that's classic, really, isn't it? You could have timed that better. That's classic. Right, what are these? Asia, is it? Jordan? Yeah, 63rd ranked. We're going to get absolutely battered. But the plan is today to go through 3 or 4 and finish it off. Of course I can, Josh. Of course I can. When do you leave, Josh? Are you leaving Thursday morning to get there for... Is that what you said? You said you're leaving Thursday morning. You get to Belgium like late Thursday, don't you? Thursday at 2 a.m. Oh. Yeah, you get there like midday-ish Thursday. Sleep. Go to the things. Dub. NA, how are we doing over on TikTok, bro? How are we doing? Jamie, what you saying, bro? How are you doing? How are we doing today? The classic Ollie D Yabba Dabba Doo. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm pretty sure that just froze my PC. The Yabba Dabba Doo went so hard he froze my PC. It's like a little every single day check-in, really, isn't it? It's like a Yabba Dabba Doo check-in every day. Go on then, Tom. You do it as well, mate. You enjoy yourself as well, pal. The time on that, Josh, as well, to get a 5-minute voice message from you 5 minutes ago. I was live for 3 minutes. You got 6.5k. So you've got, like, if you wanted to, like 14 days in a row, if you never watched again, just to come in and Yabba Dabba do it. I mean, that's a pretty good thing. That's a good one. I can imagine that's exactly what your voice note was. Well, you know, I might sign an NDA before I go into it, Josh, so, you know. Ollie, how are we doing, bro? Ollie Gaming, that's a long time goat right there. Or you could do up to 14 right now. You could. You could. Jamie, what's good, bro? How are we doing? You could drop 14 right now. You could. It'd be a bit of a waste. There's definitely better times to do it, like when I got knocked down in the round of 16 with England. That would be a perfect time to drop 14 Yabba Dabba Doos. Starting a World Cup run with Jordan doesn't quite hit the same. The power you have over me. I'm really undecided on what to do for the after the World Cup with a save. On vacation in Sweden. Oh, unreal. Where are you, Ollie? Because me and the partner were going to go to Gothenburg at the start of this year, but ended up going to Venice instead. What will be your first save on FM27? I mean, I will say it. I'm pretty confident that every single year I'm going to do a United save during the beta. It's my favourite. It's how I have the most fun when I start a game is playing as United. And it's what I say to every single person when trying to learn FM. Play with the team you support, you like, as your first save, because you know everything about them. And then normally only lasts a season or 2. Past that, Leicester is going to be a great rebuild next year. I think Leicester could be the first rebuild of next year. There'll probably be like a stream save as well. I might do like Spurs as a stream save, which then gets cut down and put onto the More Kempi channel. And then do United as a Let's Play. And then do... I might do United. I've seen stuff, right? I'm actually going to bring this up because I absolutely love this idea and I want your opinion on it. Because when a brand new game comes out, I've never really thought of doing this before. But the guy that I watch, RBT, right, on college football, I've been playing a lot. Well, I've been wanting to play a lot of CFB. I've been playing a little bit. Now, I think these are a little bit too long for what I would do personally. But day release, he drops a 2.5-hour episode of him playing through the first season on the game. So he literally sits there, played every single game of the first season, 2.5-hour episode. And then the second season is 4.5 hours, because he's done the second season and third season in one. But, like, I watched that whole thing. 250k views is obviously insane. But, like, I feel like I might do a full-on one-season sit-down on the day of release of managing Manchester United. Cut it down quite a lot, so it's, like, an hour and a half. And then, like, do 4 of them throughout the beta. Or, like, maybe even 2, maybe even just 2 of them on the beta of just, like, the first seasons. Like, I rebuild Manchester United in FM26, and then, like, rebuilding Manchester United in FM26, etc. Just to do, like, 2 big episodes, because then you get to see everything of the new game. That's what I really liked about it. I learned everything I needed to learn about CFB26 from that one video. Jumped on and played it, and I knew where everything was. So I feel like I might try and do that vibe for the beta. Because, yeah, fun, innit? Subscribe. That's good from him. I rate that. Kempi, you're back. I am indeed, Amandus. I am indeed. How are you, my friend? Nathan Ake and a certain someone transferred to Fenerbahce. What do you think? I think they're decent signs for the Turkish league. Keep the dream alive. How are we doing, mate? How are we doing? Wolfsburg squad is a rebuild that I'm going to do on FM26 on an updated rebuild. From my research, this guy's really good. And I've seen him so much recently in different saves. I've seen him so much recently. Like growing into a really good quick winger. We are Jordan. We are Jordan to start things off. My plan is basically to today and tomorrow, I want to try and do 6 of these smaller nations, which leaves us with 15 nations going into the final 6 streams, which is like 2 or 3 on some if we get battered quickly, with the big wheel taking dominance. That's the kind of plan that I want to run with for the last week. None of that makes the most sense. I'm going to do a very similar system to what we've done with Cape Verde. Because that works really well. Did I save that tactic? I didn't. I went with Morocco, Ollie. I went with Morocco. The fact that I didn't win it with England is hilarious, but Morocco is the nation that I won it with. Still can't believe that. Jake, what are we saying, bro? How are we? Also, what do we think to this top, chat? This top is unreal, right? This top is it's from, well, like basically there was that Nike Toma event in New York. I just dropped New York again. That Nike Toma event, and Zulan was performing. I don't know who she was, but she's like an Argentinian, like New York house person. So I thought, for the top, we'll get some music on. Similar vibes, you know what I mean? And mate, that was unreal watching that. Unreal. It was like a rave in the middle of bloody New York. Insane. Right back, we're going to go with... You're probably going to play DM, right? No, you're not actually, which is sweet. We can have 1 and a 2. Thank you, Ollie, mate. Good luck indeed as well. I think Norway's our hardest game. Other than France in the final, if that's what we're facing. What sort of budget are you saying, Sal? But I think Norway's harder than Argentina, personally. I think Haaland is just going to bully us. And there's rumours that Gurhi's injured, which is fantastic. Not that I think Gurhi can really hang with Haaland, but he does play with him on a week-to-week basis. So, like, I'd give you a slight bonus, I suppose. But realistically, I think it's going to be a tough, tough game. Well, Google, I didn't see that, no. I saw these people saying something yesterday about Haaland, but I didn't know what it was. God, he is stupidly washed. That's it. Dan Burn and Conser. But Haaland ruins that, doesn't he? I think we will lose if you guys do the same against Brazil. I don't know, man. If I was a Norway fan, I wouldn't be nervous. I'll say that. I wouldn't be nervous for the game. I'd be quite like, we can get something here. I think it's going to be a great game of football, though. I can't see it being a bad game. Ball behind, it's a race between Haaland and Dan Burn. Toby, I don't even want to think about that. That just doesn't sound fair. Can we just not do that? Is that all right if we just don't do that? Just don't allow Dan Burn a 1v1 race against Haaland. That should really be the whole tactics, is just do not let Dan Burn go 1v1 against Haaland, because that is not going to go well. If that's what we end up with, yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked. What's everyone doing for the game tomorrow, though? Is everyone trying to find a pub, or is everyone inside for it? What's the plans for everyone tomorrow? Like I said, I think we're going to be live till about 6ish tomorrow. I'm going to go to the pub straight after that, really. Which clubs do you use? I'm currently doing a nation one. 40 mil for a striker, Sal. Well-rounded, first season? Johan Bonny is my guy. For that sort of budget, Johan Bonny from Inter Milan is incredible. Tom, I reckon you're working, mate. Which is heartbreaking if that is the case. That is genuinely very peak if you're working. And I will think of you. Right. I will think of you. Tom, that's harsh. That's harsh. I'll say it. That's harsh. What do you do for work again, Tom? I always forget what you say you do for work. Can we plan on doing England for Euro 28? W Ollie. Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird, right? I'm not hyped at that at all for Euros. I don't know. It's weird. I don't like hosting. You'd think it'd be quite fun to host, but I don't like this country, so. Wednesday and Sunday pub. Oh, so I guess you still get to kind of watch the game. I know you were like busy, but at least you're in a pub with the atmosphere making money. Do you know what I mean? Country ends up getting trashed, and it's normally by our own fans. So, yeah. I don't know about you lot, but where I am from the... Well, what Euros even was it? Was it 20? Did we host the Euros? We weren't really meant to, but we did. All around my area was just an absolute dive of just people just absolutely wrecking the place. So, yeah. 2021, yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was the COVID year gap. You got commentary and all. Yeah, see, that's all right, Tom. I know it's long. I imagine it's quite tiring and it's not quite as good as just being with the boys, but at least you get the atmosphere, do you know what I mean? Where would you look to go, Ollie? Would you look to go to London, or would you look to go to like up north? Or for me, right, I think I personally wouldn't go to London. I'd probably try and go to like Dublin, because is it Ireland? I think it's Ireland, or is it not? Is it Northern Ireland? It might not be Ireland. Or like Glasgow would be sick. I don't know. No, so I'm in Essex, Jamie. But I personally think like London atmosphere never really is that good. So UK and Ireland, yeah, Dublin would be unreal then. That Dublin stadium would be ridiculously good. That Dublin stadium would be insane. Cool. We're going to do something like that with these. We haven't really got much hope, have we? There's not much point in me taking too much time over it. But that seems to work. A nice direct system. Low block. We've got Austria, Algeria, and Argentina. It's not impossible. I'll say it. It's not impossible. Liverpool, United, or Dublin, yeah. That's what I would say to do, personally. I think Manchester's a really good vibe all the time. Very good like bar and pub atmosphere in Manchester. So I feel like in the World Cup, Manchester would be really good. Liverpool, very similar. I've been to Liverpool as well with like nights out and stuff. Liverpool's quite good. And then, yeah, Dublin's fantastic. I just think London would be dead, and I agree, Toby. I despise going to London. Will we get out of the group with Jordan? We want this, do we? Will we get through the group? Will we get through the group, yes or no? If you despise London with bourbon, if you're a tourist, then London is fantastic. If you're here, yeah, exactly. I completely agree with that. Like, so on my flight back, I was on like an American flight back. I wasn't on like a bunch of English people leaving New York. I was on New York people going back to England for a holiday. The amount of excitement from that people when we landed in London, I was like, this is the worst place in the world. How are we so excited? This place stinks. They were all so hyped of landing in London. I was like, oh, you guys never know what this place is. They probably think the same though, don't they? When I land in New York and I'm sitting there bloody buzzing. Yeah, this is the banker. Depends on where in Norway. Yeah, true. True. Yeah. I'd be very surprised if Norway don't make the Euros. I've heard that the Euros, like, normally is quite, not easy to get through, but for a nation like Norway, for England, for, like, a lot of nations like that, it's quite easy. Suspect, how we doing, bro? How are we, lad? I think Norway could win the Euros. The Euros are obviously a bit less competitive. Again, you've got France, and they're just freaks. France are just freaks. They were so good last night, weren't they? They're just too good. I don't know how you actually stop. I don't think you can stop them. Yeah, Euros are likely to qualify in the World Cup. I just don't know how you stop France. I'll tell you what, I think Morocco could win World Cup 30. Obviously, they're like part hosts, aren't they? How long is it for? Whatever, I don't care. I think they could win that, to be honest. As their hosts with Spain and France. New York is like London on roids. I don't know how to describe New York. It's yeah. I can't even describe it because I get it. But I hate London, but New York is my favourite place in the world. I get it's big buildings, but it's just American culture and that sort of place is just different, man. How are you, Watto, mate? How are we, son? What time is England game? 10 o'clock, Watto, I believe. Tomorrow night. France doesn't use sharp in Euros? Yeah. Who won the last Euros? It was France the last Euros, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was Spain, wasn't it? It was Spain last Euros. It was France World Cup, Spain Euros. I think no, I'm not even going to say it. I don't think we will win the Euros. I was about to say I think we could have a good chance at the Euros, but think about the age of our squad. That would be our real last dance, wouldn't it? That's Harry Kane at 34. That's Pickford quite old as well. Like, Stones ain't playing that. Obviously, Maguire didn't get into this one anyway. There's not... I mean, we could have some players like Rio. I feel like this is kind of the real last push for this team. Before a lot of it does probably need to change looking forward to the Euros and the World Cup 30. It'll be 28. It's in Spain, Morocco, and Portugal. Baumgartner. I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Portugal, if Ronaldo hung on with Portugal until that Euros. To have a Euros in home nation as his final games. Like if he's like just part of the squad by that point and doesn't demand to start. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't good this World Cup, and like probably shouldn't be doing it at all. But you can see that his goodbye is like, you know, he actually retires from football then as well, because then he gets 1,000 goals and whatnot. Delap and Jesse Derry are going to carry it. But that video of Jesse Derry walking through the thingy, that is aura. People are losing. I don't know why people are like losing their mind on Twitter about that. Bro is holding so much aura walking through, and that trim is unreal. Big fan of Jesse Derry for that. He looks unreal. I watched that and I was like, that's actually a player which I can respect. But I don't think Delap's going to carry us through. You're scared we actually do it? I think Norway's our toughest test. Because even then, in a final, I think anything can happen. Yeah, I could even get a few games of CR7 Junior, but I mean, Christ, imagine they take up 2 spots because of Ronaldo and Ronaldo Junior. Christ, because I mean, let's be real, he is not that guy. Emre, how are you doing, bro? You achieved the bowling goals dream. Let's go. Big dub. Bowling goals. I can't wait to do Belgium, to be fair. I'm excited for Belgium. Right, we're 1-0 down. I might even play these on like a little bit quicker. I've just got absolutely no hope with this nation whatsoever. So I'm trying to get 3 done today and 3 tomorrow. And I can only really be live 3 hours on both, so. I am better on FM than Elite Gaffer, LG. 100%. I am better than Elite Gaffer. I would not bottle it with 2 goats in one day. I might not win with England. I wouldn't bottle it with 2 goats in one day. That's just embarrassing. And, like, refuse to play one of them as well. Like, why is he refusing to play Ronaldo? Like, just because you got some sort of grudge? He's clearly the best striker in the world. And clearly the GOAT. Respect him and use him. Guten Tagen, Wojtinho. How are you, mate? It was incredible, thank you. Have you been to New York only? I only went to New York this time, yeah. To be fair, I said to Sophie when I got landed back, I said if the Azteca game was a runner 32, I don't think I could have not. Like, at that point, you just got to firm that. But like, because of the round 16, like we didn't know if we were getting there and stuff. Like, I wasn't gonna stay around for that. Haven't got my 10k steps in today. I haven't, mate. No. But to be fair, what I will say is, I am now. So today's video is done, obviously posted. Sunday's video is back and edited, which is a fat dub. And then we've got next Wednesday's video. Half of it's been sent to the editor already. So like, I'm actually back in and ahead. I would say 10 steps is probably not far off what I've done today. Give me 2 seconds, I'll put that on. And let me tell you how many steps I've done today. I have done apparently 1,200 steps. I struggle to believe that I've done 1,200 steps. I haven't left the house. Maybe it thinks I'm editing, I'm doing steps because I'm moving my hands about. Don't know. But I have not done more than 100. Decent, thank you, Emery. Not going gym tomorrow, though, because we're playing golf at midday, which I'm very excited for. We haven't played golf in a while. Yeah. Thing is, like on the wheel we've got left, there's a few nations like this. Like, being respectful, New Zealand probably don't expect to do much better than this. Iraq, the same because of their group they're in. Tunisia's, they're actually not as bad in terms of a team. Saudi's group's obviously quite tough, but you try and get through that group. I'm just trying to speed run through some of these, and then we can have all the big nations next week. We haven't done Norway, no. No, Norway's on the big wheel. So that's the small wheel. Let me show you. So this is the small wheel. So we're doing 6 nations from here today and tomorrow. And if we can do 7, we'll do 7. Which would then leave 11 nations here. Other than, I mean, Iran and Algeria are a bit annoying on this list. I might even like force pick Iran and Algeria, depending on times. Which then leave Norway, France, Belgium, Germany, US, Portugal, Japan, Sweden, Mexico. And I would love to get 2 from that. I'd love to win 2 from that. I've got to the point where I predicted that I'd win 14. I've won 1. At this point, I'm just here to try and win 2 or 3. If I end on 1, I'm not going to be happy. Let me remove Jordan from this list now as well. I've got no hope that I'm winning with any of these. God, this is a stinker. We're going to do 3, Leon. We'll do 3. 3 minimum. Because if they're as quick as this, like, I might even just instant result this, I'll be honest. I just, yeah. We need to speed through some of these bad ones. We'll play the game against Algeria. Because we might be able to get something against Algeria. And then we'll play the Argentina one depending on that. Yeah, LG, we try. I try and be live for like 3.5, 4 hours and to do as many as possible. Especially if we're doing bad nations. How's the Curaçao challenge? Voice-Tina, there's a full video on the channel, right? I did 10 attempts with it. And obviously, like, none of it. So I done 10 attempts so that I could try and learn the different ways of it. I done 9 attempts myself, and the 10th attempt I used the strikerless system, like the one that's like the most downloaded tactic in the game. I didn't get out of the groups once. People that are getting out of the groups with Curaçao, I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. I really don't believe that people are loading up a save and making a tactic that gets Curaçao out of the group in one. I don't believe it, LG. I don't believe that people are just making a tactic with Curaçao that just works. And they're there. The team is just not good enough. I don't believe it. So basically, he got gifted. So he paid the refs then, LG, is what you're saying. See, when you now we're being honest, and he's paying the refs and stuff. We can have that conversation. I believe it. Nobody puts the Curaçao challenge, so he gets the chance to go. People have won it. They done a tweet. Let me find this tweet because it was about the time where I uploaded the video. They don't tweet that much, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. They done a tweet of 39 people have won it. Now, obviously, we don't know from... I mean, I would guess that's from the FIFA E thing, which you can't edit anything. You can't edit this FIFA.gg. So, legitimately, 39 trophies were lifted. Fair play. Them guys must have been using the strike. I don't believe they weren't using... But again, I used that strikerless tactic and I got absolutely destroyed. Like, I don't know how people are doing it. Look, that's exactly what I'm saying last. 39 people save scummed. There's just no way. And like, yeah. I don't want to call out any names or anything because he could have done it completely legit, right? There was a guy in the FM space, and again, no disrespect to him whatsoever here. He posted within like 12 hours of the challenge coming out, him winning it, and was like gassing it up. Now, if he'd done it, you can sell that tactic for 60 quid, my friend, because that's an absolute joke. But I looked at that and I was like, that's way too obvious. Bro, there's no way bro has won it in 12 hours of that challenge coming out. Plasma, how are you, bro? Like I said, suspect 39 times people have won it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think people are doing that. Mate, Elise's been unreal this tournament, isn't he? And of course, Mbappe's just a freak of nature. He's just a freak, that guy, isn't he? Yes, Aging, I used the Mr. Teeny skin on this game, bro. So, LG, the official... So the thing with that like screenshot, I imagine you can't really tell it. But with the official... I've not got any more. Thing, you could only... They check your save files, so you could only have 3 saves. You could have... You have to have a save and a screenshot when you get out of the groups. You have to have a save and a screenshot when you get past the round of 16. And a save and a screenshot once you win it. And your game save has to have just them 3 saves on it. So obviously you can see in the game status how many times a game's been saved. So that's how they made sure it was legit. So I'd imagine people didn't know about that and have definitely submitted it being like, oh, look, I done it. And there's like 8 saves. All of the different games. But obviously there's no way of save scumming it. Other than, I guess, loading back to the round of 16. But... Like, if you got to the round of 16, you could theoretically then just keep save reloading back to the round of 16 and try to win from there, but I don't know. Mate, Morocco didn't show up at all yesterday. I said it in my group chat. It's so disappointing that Sabari got injured because that game would have been so much better if Morocco had a striker. They just didn't have a striker at all. Mike asked Haniel for his desperate triangle. I think the challenge has ended, to be fair. I could be wrong, but I think it was the end of June they ran the challenge till. But I could be wrong. But to be fair, I actually met Zealand in New York. I spoke to him for like 5-10 minutes. Absolute legend, sound guy, to be fair. I saw when he was going to the what's it called? The Fox, mate, good goal. That Fox where we were watching the games in the box in Times Square. I saw that he was in there, so I literally just walked there and he was coming out, and I was like, Z, what's good, bro? And I was started speaking to Z for like 5-10 minutes, which is pretty nice. Yeah, he was saying like the challenge is ridiculous. But he was excited to go. He was literally started, one of the first things he said, he was like, he's so excited to go to Curacao. Like, he was saying the fans, when they were there, were like insane. I don't really see too many Curacao fans. I'm pretty sure they played in New York, though, Curacao. I think he was saying they were just unreal fans. Did he go to a game? Did he go to a Curacao game? He might have done. Yeah, ended 27th of June, yeah. Yeah, very good, thank you, Plasma, mate. Not too bad, my sister has been buzzing about. She's a big Arsenal women's fan. They've just announced... no, they haven't. It was London Lionesses have just announced Putellas, haven't they? Who have the Arsenal women's got, Plasma? Hakimi and Bono were their best players? Yeah. I mean, no one else really showed up. Brahim Diaz is a weird player. He just wasn't shooting. I don't know why he just wasn't shooting. There's no way we get out of the group, LG. No way. Women from the Bundesliga. Own a battle. Ah. The right back. I know my women's football, Plasma. Low-key, these are a Douay. Oh, see, right. I think that's the correct spelling, to be fair, suspect. Douay, I think he's a really enjoyable player, right? Good block. One thing I really didn't like is in the Paraguay game, you know when he won that penalty, there is absolutely, for me, I don't think he was trying to play football. I think all he was doing there was trying to win a penalty because he ran into the box at full speed and then ran away from the goal, hoping someone would stick a leg out. The game's the game, right? The game's the game. He wins the penalty. France score. They win 1-0. For me, though, that's just so anti-football. Like, it just looked so obvious what he was doing was just trying to make someone put a foot in. Loads of players do it, LG, 100%. I think that's so anti-football. Just like, come on, like, you're not even trying to legitimately score. You've worked out you cannot break this team down. You cannot score past their keeper. So all I'm going to do is bring on my tricky little wingers and tricky little players and get them to run in the box until someone accidentally trips him up and stands on his laces and he'll fall over. I don't like that. I don't like that. Mate, we're going to beat Algeria. If we didn't lose 5-0, there could have been a chance. But yeah, a lot of players do it these days. What do you know about a 2022 Beth Mead? What do you know about a Beth Mead, eh? I'll tell you what, like, everyone absolutely grilled FIFA when they brought in women's football. But I learned a lot about women's football through that. I'll tell you what, I absolutely loved Salma Parajuelo because of FIFA. I used her at the start of, what was it, like FM24, FIFA 24. I would imagine, maybe, I don't think it was 23, but definitely 24. She was like 79 rated. And like, I had her for like 300 games. Salma Parajuelo was my GOAT. Gonna watch Wimbledon today? No. I'll be honest, Wimbledon does nothing for me. Mate, Parajuelo's linked with Arsenal too. Arsenal could be the GOATs. So my sister is like a massive women's football fan. And at that like Nike-Toma event, Leah Williamson was there and Emma Hayes were there. And they both like went onto the pitch and dropped the balls and stuff and sent a video and she was losing her mind. She's leaving Barca this season. Damn. Less bullshit playing for Thousand was get 100%. I've said it many times before. Pat, how you doing, bro, over on YouTube? Women's football for me actually is sometimes more interesting. I definitely prefer Championship football to Premier League football. And there's times where I prefer women's football because it's not so perfect. And I don't mean that in any disrespectful way. They're just not quite as good as the men. Which means it's so much more enjoyable to watch because there's mistakes. Not everything is done with 1,000,000% precision and micromanaged to the tiniest nth degree of a Pep Guardiola tactic where there's 75% possession in the most boring game in the world. Women's football, I went to the United versus Spurs FA Cup final 2022, I want to say. Really enjoyable. United battered them 4-0. It's fantastic. But, like, the actual game was so enjoyable to watch because it's just end to end. Like, it is just so much better to watch. Not so much better to watch for everyone, but there's definitely parts of it which I would recommend people that haven't watched before. We expected one, that's why I didn't watch it at the end, but we're watching Spain versus Belgium tonight. What time is it tonight? Because I'm out for dinner tonight, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it. But yeah, France absolutely bashed them, didn't they, James? Not the by the sounds of it, you didn't watch it, but Morocco were awful. They just didn't have a striker. They had no outball. 8 o'clock. I don't think I'll be watching it. Just a shame. But I think I think Spain will beat them quite easily, to be honest. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Yeah. Dub. We actually got 3 points of Jordan, so we take that. You got Belgium in the sweepstake. Honestly, they're not bad. I don't know. I think Spain will just... Again, Spain are one of them teams that I'm talking about boring you to death. Spain will do exactly that. They will just put you to sleep. Gotta go full Haram, we haven't we? Try and grab a point. I didn't expect to even get 3 points of these, to be honest, so we'll take that. I can hold my head high. LG, is it that impressive? To beat Algeria? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm desensitized to winning these days, LG. Do you know what I mean? I'm so good at this game, I just get desensitized to it. Cuffs in, what's good, bro? How are we, mate? I'm gonna go eat Thai food. Ooh, unreal. Enjoy, Ollie. You're probably right, LG. I should be more excited about that, but I think it's because we lost 5-0 in our first game. I can't get through. I'm not gonna get through on -4 points. I'm gonna get absolutely battered by Argentina. So -4 goal difference I've got now. Even if they would beat us 1-0, I'm not gonna get through on a -5 goal difference. So not really much point in being that excited. But I'm going to try and haram this to the nth degree. Try and do something like that, I suppose. The World Cup 2030 with Portugal against England. Didn't concede a single goal until the final and lost 4. That is FM right there, cuffs him. That is FM right there. Was it the Ivory Coast run I done? I think it was the Ivory Coast run I done. I think it was. I conceded 1 goal in the group stage, right? Got to the round of 16, and I didn't concede in the round of 32. And faced up against Haaland, who hadn't scored all tournament, and he scored 6 against me in 1 game. I lost 6-0. Or like 6-3 or something. Like, sometimes this game just wants to do that. Honestly, it was ridiculous. He scored 3 in like 3 minutes. It was like the 17th, 18th, and 19th minute he scored 3 goals, and losing 3-0 and just went all in, scored a goal. They'd have been scored classic. You beat France of Belgium. Dub. 3-stream streak from Cuffson as well. What a guy. I mean, is there any chance we can try and haram a game against Argentina? Probably not. We'll try. We'll try. We'll see what this happens. I've got no confidence whatsoever. Egypt almost did, but I say, even if I did, they'll probably just like pay their refs to give them a win anyway. I went against them 2-0 in the semis in 2030, but 26. Lost 3-1, yeah. Lost the Euros 28 against them, bro. They're too good. Yeah. Should we just call it there? One phone call and you have to forfeit the lead. Should we call it there? 1-0 in 3 minutes. You're playing, yeah, with Jordan. With Jordan, James. LG, I know it's controversial, but Ronaldo. But Ronaldo would always be my GOAT. And you know what? I'm starting to get to the point where I think Messi is a better footballer. And maybe he always has been. But for some reason, he's still not my GOAT. Does that make sense? Like, I never used to appreciate Messi at all. I used to just hate on him constantly. Think it was just easy what he done. I'm starting to realise as I'm getting older, that's just not the case at all. He is just absolutely incredible. And even seeing what he's done this World Cup, he is just a joke. But Ronaldo is my GOAT. See, but so I completely agree, Suspect. He just is, isn't he? He is just amazing, but Ronaldo's the GOAT. How are we, Cal? I've always called Messi, called him next Pele. I grew up watching R9. To be fair, you are that old, Josh. You are that old where you were like an R9. You watched R9 when you were like 18, didn't you? Yeah, we're going to call this here, lads. 3-0 in 23 minutes. It's not happening. All right, we're out. Okay? We're out. Billy John, how are we doing, bro? Tell me you're 39 and tell me what you're doing. Yeah. I mean, Messi he's fantastic. He's so enjoyable to watch. I don't think I ever properly believed that, but I think I now believe that. Jordan knocked out. Look, I'm fine with it. Algeria out as well. Look, we were never going to get anything against them. We got 3 points of Algeria. And again, maybe I'm starting to realise based on what LG just said, I should be thinking that I've done a lot better than I probably should have done. They are awful. But today we are trying to just absolutely fizz through some of these pretty poor nations. We scored 2 goals. We conceded 10. All right. We got 1 win. We got 3 points. We got 1 point for the win, didn't we? Just Jordan, innit? It's just Jordan, innit? What would you expect? Am I going to have anyone in the World Cup rankings? Probably not. Diego Costa might go to Chelsea. They're in the race for him. PSG or Chelsea. Ooh. You won the World Cup with Jordan's second try. No saves coming, Cal, either. You're so good. Cal, again, can I just clarify? Tomorrow is golf, isn't it? Tomorrow midday is golf. Average rating. Yazid Abulalia. No, it's Sunday. I thought tomorrow was golf. Right, okay. I don't know if I can come or not. I swear we said it was Sunday because then we're going to the pub after. Yazid Abulaila. 7.13. And my top goal scorer grabbed 1 goal. Who do we choose? We'll go with Ehsan Haddad 1G. We move on. We move on. Sunday, girls are out Sunday. No, they're not. The girls are out Saturday. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Sophie's working tomorrow. Right. Alright. I understand. Okay. Then maybe tomorrow's stream will be 2 o'clock then, not 3 o'clock. Right. I now get it. I've got the aircon on, Emre, so I can't feel the heat, to be honest. Which does mean I can go to the gym tomorrow. You are completely right, Tom. Because I wasn't going to go gym because of golf. But now I can go gym. So, W or L. I was being fully serious, by the way, Cal. Right, spin again. Let's get some of these off the wheel. I'm happy with that. 45 minutes, one gone. Saudi. I think I can actually do something with Saudi, you know. I think we can do something with Saudi. Yeah, I can do something with Saudi, I think. They've got some very decent players. Group is the Uruguay, Spain, Cape Verde group, right? We could probably actually try and play some football rather than what we've done with Jordan, which is just not football. Yeah. So, a decent win against Cape Verde and a point against either Spain is still hard. Hang on. Will we get through the group? No. And then start a prediction. Will we get through the group? Oh, I've got it again. There you go. Will we get through the group? Yes or no with Saudi? Prediction is live with the Saudi. Will we get through the group? Oh, cuffs in straight on. Yes, that's a believer. That's a believer. Right, okay. We take that. Oh, is that then Cal? Guaranteed that's Cal. Yeah. Cal's pity points they won at the end of like last stream. All in. All in. Feel like I've done every save in FM. I saw a Lincoln save, my local team, which got Europa League qualification. I'm bored of it. I need a new save. Ronzi. My most enjoyable save this year, and I feel quite similar to you, I think. So I done one with Vitesse, and I got 6 seasons in, and started to get like Europe and stuff. I just got bored. Never really completed it. It was actually a Let's Play, but I got bored because I was doing the same team for so long. I think actually the most fun I've had on this year's FM, and probably something I've learned a bit more about myself, like into next FM and stuff. Journeymans are so fun. Journeymans are so fun. Give yourself 0 badges, do a European journeyman, and then eventually, or you could, you could start wherever you want, really. You can open up all the leagues. Do a journeyman and work your way up. I started, for my journey, right, Runzi, I was one of the worst teams in the second tier of Slovakia, and then I was one of the worst teams in the top flight of Slovakia, and then I was the best team in Slovakia, won the league. That took 6 years, so I went through 3 different clubs. We won't talk about how many trophies. I won 1 trophy in 13 years, all right? We'll move on from that. I then get the job at St. Pauli in the Bundesliga. I then get the job at Everton. I then get the job at AC Milan. And then get the job at Borussia Dortmund. Such a fun way of doing a save, because it's like a realistic journeyman is so fun. You did a ban save, so I get focused on my club, all the nations players. See, I would love to do a ban. I would love to learn more about it. I watch a lot of match streams, second yellow cards, and like I'm always in complete awe of how he does them, because they're just mental. What system does this team play? Core. I mean, Aldo Suari is our guy, right? Having so much fun with Journeyman this year, now into Miami. So you can just go to random clubs. If you feel like you're done at a club, like so Ronzi, for me, right, I felt like I was done at Everton. I got a mid-table when they were like 800 million in debt, and I was like, I don't want to play with anymore. I'm not going to start a brand new save. I'll just go and get a new job. And you're still in that same like universe. It was very, very fun. I would 100% recommend it. Do you know Josh national insurance number? Just checking something. It is JD Enterprises 111111 JD. Something like that. My favourite save was a 39 season youth only nation locked club breacher. I hate you so much. Be your country and go to the World Cup. If you don't, just keep going. Yeah. You paid your tax 2 days ago. Why are you paying your tax on the 8th of July? What a random day to pay tax. I haven't even got back to Joe yet, Josh. She asked for all my stuff, and then I got to the point where I needed to email HR from my old work about a P60 and completely forgot. Cal, can you do that for me? What's her name? I'm going to do it right now because I keep forgetting. Main account. That's just so baller. Non-league England. I want AI today. You're on AL today. Dub. What's her name, Cal? That I need to message. Has he ever raged at FM26? User, go for the TikTok, bro. You'll see some rage. PCFC Bazza, thank you for the follow, bro. How you doing? Karen Meller. Thank you. Is it a P60 I need or P45? I forgot. Where's Joe? Joe! P45. She said 60. Employment document request? I'll do it in a sec. Right. There's no way we can get both in the team, is there, really? Unless he plays right wing. I'm gonna do what I done for the I'm gonna use my Poch tactic. The Poch American Dream. Because I can play Abdul Mohammed there. And kind of double up on the left-hand side. She is a good one. I've just completely forgot everything to do with tax, to be honest. Shout out Kone France. He was good. He was good last night, wasn't he? Very good. Thank you, Baz, mate. Thank you for asking. We are 2 followers away, by the way, from 1,800 followers. So if you're not following right now, please do me a huge favor and drop a follow. We're going to go with double Al Dossari down the left-hand side. Yeah. With then... They haven't got a cam. That is true. They spent 180 on Sonali Mateus. Knowing Spurs, but they're going to go and do it anyway, because for some reason they've got billions of pounds to spend. And then we're going to go with the big man Kano. 6'4" on him. Which is a dub. And Abdullah. 5'9". Gosh. Please drop my guy a follow. He really deserves it. He's doing so. Who's that? Who's that, Emre? Oh, me. Is that me? Not being big-headed or anything. That sounds so big. Am I the goat, right? God. You're too small. You're 6 foot. 6 foot. 5'10". Oh dear. There is no height in this defense. Goalkeeper, do you have height? 5'10". 6'1". Oh, it's going to have to be Naif, I think. That in one-on-ones, 15 reflexes. Void Smash, how are we doing, bro? Yeah, it's got to be Nawaf. Best Tony player is definitely Aldasari. He is the guy that everyone's got to go through. He is our Christian Pulisic. And then up front, Ferras is decent. We haven't done Australia yet, Rami, no. How do you have the face behind the shirt? That's the Mr. Teeny skin, Lionel. Yeah, definitely Alberican. Right, we're going to go with that for Saudi. What's the end goal of this save? My end goal of this save is to get a point. If I can grab a point, that is my end goal of this save, Josh. Bosh. Right, with Saudi, can we do something? Max height 6 foot. Yeah, long. I reckon around 32 at least. It depends if we get battered by Spain, really. That's kind of what it is. Just predict he's going to get past the group, and then the mentality is 1 point. Sure, I've got Cape Verde to it. All right, the mentality is at least 3 points. Good afternoon, Karen. As well. Cool. I've emailed the person. Is the poll this time if you can get a point? No, the poll is will we get through the group. You want Norway to win? No. Kempi washed, sick name. Wow. Might buy a Norway shirt for work. You'd probably get absolutely lamped. We haven't done Australia yet, Rami, no. I want Spence and Bellingham to do as well as I support Real Madrid and Spurs. Dub. Come on, Uruguay. All right. What is the play here? Mark. Pressure on him. Try and keep him out wide. Pressure on Araujo. Something like that. Something like that. Well, I woke up with the worst toothache today. Oh, Richie. There's not a lot worse than like a back tooth toothache. Come on in, Saudi. No, it's come on, Saudi, Josh. What a guy. What a guy. Come on in, boys. Let's not concede 2 minutes in. Yes, this can get played. See you soon. See you soon. Oh no. Oh no. Good save, Keeps. That's what we're there for. Oh god. It is utter domination. Toothache right at the back. Yeah. Horrendous. Horror pain. He's off. He's off. He's off. He's off. We wouldn't be that bad at marking someone, would we? We wouldn't be that bad. Alright. Apparently we would. I got work in 3 hours. Oof. Just have final in top right, mate. I don't mean to jinx things all the time, but turns out maybe the biggest jinx of all time. Good save. Good save. People would never know if I just have it there, would they, Josh? And then I get more viewers and they come and like, oh my god, you're in the final in Saudi Arabia. I go, ha! No. It's the group stage, idiot. It worked. Now you're in my stream watching, thinking I'm the GOAT. I actually get grouped with everyone. Any tips for the team's tactics? Challenge has done pretty good. Ivory Coast making round 16. Rami, as basic as possible. with smaller teams, really. And direct is very good. Don't know, Paraguay got whipped by France. You can't do anything against France, Rami. I wouldn't even look at it. It is what it is. I think you shouldn't be allowed to move unless you get semi-final or above. Well, I shouldn't be allowed to leave the stream unless I get semis or above. Is that with Saudi or in general? The fact that I've made the semi-finals twice in 29 is crazy, right? Semi-finals with Colombia and won it with Morocco. That's the best I've done. That's just so embarrassing. I would take a 1-0 loss, by the way. 23 hours left of the stream. I'm going to get some snacks. Bro, I've got a dinner reservation tonight. I ain't staying here. Belgium versus Spain predictions. See it being a slow game. Exactly the same. Spain winning 2-0. Yeah. Rich, I think the exact same. If Belgium managed to nick something 1-0 and then hold back for the rest of the game, I can see that happening. Realistically, though, I think Spain just bored them to death. Josh, have you watched any World Cup games? Josh, did you wake up for the England game? Guarantee you didn't. In fact, I know you didn't. 1-0 Lukaku. Oh. You've watched 5 World Cup games. You feeling a 3-1? Yeah, I think they batter them. I think it's just boring, Bo. I think it's just boring. It's classic Spain boring. Yeah, Belgium, mate, like, no disrespect to it, but Nathan Ngoy against, like, Lamine Yamal, like, come on. And just the 1-2s in around. It's not looking good. Oh, keeper, come on, mate. You can save that, you idiot. I've watched all the highlights, so it's basically the same thing. Bro. Oh, Kano, let's go. And then you do that. What are we doing here? He's offside. It's fine. He was offside. Can't watch the World Cup when Wimbledon's on. What even is Wimbledon? Is it golf? There's levels to this. Elise versus Yamal. Thing is, I think it is hard to forget Yamal is literally a child still. Still 19, isn't he? Or is he could even be 18. Brilliant. Why watch 90 minutes plus of the one game I can watch when all of them at night? Exactly. I'm not paying anyone out. He was offside! This really isn't good, by the way. Look, I'm coming to terms with it. I'm just shit. Jay Hunter would never. Jay Hunter couldn't even lace the boots, bro. I know, look, right. So the whole tactic we built is out the window now. Fantastic. Clip it and ship it. Jay Hunter ain't lacing the boots. Right, stinker. Is it Cape Verde next? No, it's Spain next. Brilliant. Abdul Mohammed actually out at the World Cup as well, so, you know, that's at least what I can blame it on. Our best player is dead. So, you know. How am I meant to win the World Cup? My best player gets injured for the whole thing. Not my fault. Not my fault. It's got nothing to do with my FM ability, that. Guys drinking vodka. Cuffs in. A smart man would stop backing me. I'll be honest. A smart man would stop. Ollie, how many points have you got out of interest? I hear he's back on the booze again. 60,000 points. So you could yabba dabba do 120 times. Brilliant. See, Cuffs in, yeah, he loves an underdog. Even more when you lose this game. Alright. If I could hold Spain to 1 or 2, we could be okay. Now, we changed the system up now. Because the star player is injured. So, that's like Pulisic being injured. What do you do in that situation? I'm going to go and do it. Semi-finals with Colombia. Rami. Key Dubs, how are we doing today, bro? I jumped into your stream yesterday because I was gifted a sub, Key Dubs. Fat Dub, whoever that was. What a legend. And then I saw you were playing FIFA and I was like, I can't even watch FIFA. Even if it's Key Dubs, I can't watch FIFA. Or FC, whatever it's called. I can't do that to myself. You're lost for words. What happened? What have you done? You can't even play it. You definitely got yourself banned. Bro definitely bought coins. I saw the team. That's all I saw. Spawned and gifted 5. What a guy. What do I do against that? Yeah, it is awful, isn't it? What? What's this got to do with me? What? What does this have to do? That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen an FM goal like that. Oh my god. Kempi from Ten Hag really is here. In the online save, which we did, I got Saudi out of the group. I lost 3-0 to Uruguay, K-Dubs. Saud Abdul Mohamed, the only good player on the side, is injured as well. And we're 2-0 down to Spain, thanks to 2 Rodri worldies, basically, in 10 minutes. Oh. This is wasting time. Disallowed! Hang on a minute! What for? Why did disallow that? No idea. See, I've not tried to go Harambal. I feel like we should be able to beat Cape Verde by 3 or 4. Bang! What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, just allow him to run. Just allow him to go and get the ball. Don't worry about defending, because the keeper ain't going to save a shot because he's genuinely useless. So it's fine. Just allow it. Whatever. Oh. Look, Cuffsin, do you see what I mean? It's not my fault. That is not my fault. I've got a new Ronaldinho Jr. in my academy, but he's 14 finishing, heading, first touch, 13 jumping, 11 jumping reach, 14 strength. He's 18 years of age. Mate, yeah, look, make him play striker. What's his speed? What am I meant to do against that? When my team just doesn't defend. At this point, we waste time. You just chill of Uruguay 2-0 to Spain and then beat Cape Verde 4-2. It's a good draw against Uruguay. I was about to say, full ball over the line, pretty much. We might as well just give it as a goal. But whatever. Michael Edwards to leave Liverpool when FSG. What does that mean? No one knows. With a 2-0 loss here, it's still possible. It's 3 or 4-0 or 3 or 4 goals positive on Cape Verde is what we need. So a 4-1, a 4-0, ideally. But a -2 goal difference should still get you through. Why do I speak? Acceleration 8, agility 6. Oof. Maybe like an attacking midfielder then. Well, they're stinky, I'll be honest. Just sim coach. No, because 4 is fine. 4 is fine. Am I going to score a goal? It can't go on like this. Oh, it can. Yes. Just retire. I'm excited to start a club save again. I feel like I've just had so much embarrassment. And I'm good at club saves, other than journeyman's. Really, I'm just awful at the game, aren't I? 13 seasons of journeyman, I won 1 trophy. I'm going to manage 48 nations in a World Cup mode. I'm going to win 1 World Cup, which some would argue is a fluke. If I lose with France, I might have to do... I heard Gaffer say it yesterday. I might have to do like a 24-hour stream if I lose with France. As like a punishment. Porro. Zuby doo. Just sim, coach. Coach, just sim. Yeah, Emre, I think he's probably more of like a cam then. Like a attack midfielder. It's okay. We can still get through. We can still get through. We can still get through. If you don't win a second World Cup... Yeah, if I don't win a second World Cup, I have to do 24 hours. Now just put 7 past Cape Verde and then we're there. I'm not too fair. That's not in writing. I'm not saying that 100%. But there should be a punishment if I don't win a second World Cup. If Cape Verde but Uruguay is the run over. They didn't. We're fine. We're fine. The GD currently is -7. We probably need 5. We haven't used France yet, kiddos, no. I heard what EG said yesterday about if we lose with France, it's going to do a 24-hour. I might have to do the same sort of thing. Shirtless stream forfeit. Why would anyone want to see that? I made it all the way through with -3 goal difference. It is possible. But then with Turkey, I had a -2 and didn't get through. Sus. Yeah. Sophie could probably win it with France. She's probably could. I think Cal could win it with France, and Cal doesn't even know what FM is. No, sorry, actually, Cal won it with Jordan last night in a second attempt. You're loving to do. As EG suffers, I can live happy. Seeing him lose it with France would make me so happy. It really would. Seeing him rage and lose it with France would make me very happy. Emre went it with France. It is doable. Oh, obviously it's doable. They're the best team in the world by far. Yeah, losing with 2 goats in one stream, it is generational. Not even I can do that. I mean, I'm going to win it with... I haven't done Portugal yet, but I'm going to use the GOAT Ronaldo, and I'm going to win it, and I'm going to prove that Ronaldo's the GOAT. All that taught to get round 32 back-to-back. It's crazy. It is crazy. The amount of smack he was talking on me for the whole, like, you get round 32 of Argentina. He goes and does the exact same thing, losing 5-0. Chat, do we sim it? I haven't. I don't win Portugal before the challenge. On the actual challenge, we haven't done with Portugal. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. On the actual 48 nations, we haven't done Portugal, Bo Costin, so we have still got to do them. Can I give you $40 so you can get the game? Yeah, of course, mate. Just send me your national insurance number, your bank details, and I'll send it over, bro. Costin, that wasn't part of the challenge. That was fake. That was pre-Kempi. How many teams left? 19. It wasn't AI, it was AI. Yeah, Erdy, mate. National insurance number, your PIN for your card details, and maybe your address as well, please, bro. And I'll send you over 40 quid. But I will be booking a holiday to Barbados on your card as well, mate. So, you know, depends what sort of trade-off you want to have here. I did lose to Uzbek as an, okay. An all-white England. For God's sake. Only you, K-dubs. Right. We're drawing. We're drawing. You'll text it in the DMs, dub. Thank you, bro. Like I said, we will be going to Barbados on your money, but I will also send you 40 quid, mate. So, yeah. There's a chance. Just need 89,236 more goals, and we can do it. Hang on. Oh, it's not me. Oh. Rami, no, there's no stream yesterday, mate. It was a political campaign. 6 goals to go now. Never backing you again. Cuffston is fair. I get it. Oh, God. You can't wait to yabba dabba do. Is losing with Saudi Arabia really a yabba dabba do moment? You know, at what point is the game gone? Oh, my God, the game's gone. I'll be honest, Cal, these two marbles are the most entertaining thing in the world. I've got a... it is when I get more points. Yeah, true. I've got like a roll of tape. And I'm just flicking... I don't know if you can hear it. Just flicking in a circle constantly. What's happened, Emery? How much goals do Cape Verde have to score for you to give up all hope? If they go 2 goals up, hope is gone. There it is. There it is. But they ain't going to go 2 goals up. Aldasari! Why am I celebrating? We're drawing 2-2 against fucking Cape Verde. They need 5 goals. Ugh. And they're back. They're back again. Cape Verde are good, actually. We got round of 16 with them. I can raid you after you're live. I'll raid you. If you're live, I'll raid you right now. Are you live playing Siege? Surely not. You're not live. I don't actually follow you. How crazy is that? Bro is actually live playing Siege right now. Oh my God. Do we want to watch a real copper or a diamond player? That's the real question. Cuffs in. I don't want to hear it. Ollie, your account was created 2014. I've got to respect that you got the same account. 12 years. AXK, thank you for the raid, bro. I hope your stream was better than mine right now. Remember the AI can score more goals than you? Cuffsin, that's rude. OG Twitcher. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Call it there. Call it there. Yeah, call it there. 3-3 draw. That was all me, that was. Fuck you down. Right, we move on. Saudi Arabia, grouped. 0 wins. 3 goals. Conceded. 10. 1 point. Overall score 0. Washed. Best player. We ain't gonna have a best player. We ain't gonna have a best player, are we? To be fair, this is exactly what I wanted from today. Without, you know, trying to make it sound like I'm doing this on purpose, because I'm really not. This is exactly what I wanted from today's stream. Just get through some of these nations. Because I am winning it with these boys. NASA. But to complete the challenge, I've got to do everyone. Outdoor. Sorry. 1 goal. Best player. You got him as well. 6.6. Whatever. Stinker. We go again. Yep. Choose outcome. The fact 60% of you believed in that. Criminal. Rude is backing you and you don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. Yep. Right. 8 more nations. We go again. A double yabba dabba do. We are now managing South Korea. I deserve this. This one's a good one. This is kind of exactly what I wanted from today's stream. This is exact. Look, same prediction. Will I get through the group? Yes or no? Same predictions up. Will we get through the group with the South Koreans? Surely. Surely. Lee Kang-in. He scored like 9 against bloody EG yesterday. So, Cal, your title was We Love Fortnite. Ollie's is R6 Siege new season. We love Fortnite. I thought you were opening packs on FIFA then, Cal. Do you watch Cal with the loads? Oh my god, he's got an alpha pack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You discarded the American skin. What about Ollie? What's Ollie doing? How much? Gah. Bro is a sweat. Who is in their group? Mexico, Czechia, and South Africa, yeah. Mexico, Czechia, and South Africa. Working hard. Yeah, sorry, I just baited you out, actually. Why has everyone said yes? Why has everyone said yes? I'm on 4 viewers. Bro, it's him. I love Fortnite. I'm leaving you on in the background, Cal. Sacking the job in now. Anyone to get on no? Someone just getting a cheeky 100 on no. So that otherwise I have to refund the bet and do it again. Dub. 10k. Bro didn't do 100, he done 10k. Pepsi Glazer, FM on PYP. What a dub. FYP, sorry. What a dub, Pepsi. How we doing, bro? Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. Cat, if you're that much of a gambler, just quit it. 4 viewers, you can gamble properly then. W Pepsi as well, the follow. What a guy. Right, this is actually a good nation. This guy's a demon, isn't he? Oh Hyun-gyu. Okay. What is it? 4-3-3? Is it a 4-3-3? Surely it's a 4-3-3, right? Or is it? Still lost 8k channel points because the England run is just, yeah. What did they play in real life? Hwang In-byom's obviously really good. Jens Kastrup can actually play for us. Lee Jae-sung. And then Kang and Lee, Hwang Hee-chan. And Hyungmin Son. It depends, Jay, but I'm basically going to go about quarter to 5. He is quite good as well, isn't he? I think 4-3-3. Yeah. I think to get the best out of them, though, we can get a 4-3-3 going. Because they've got the... Although... Because then I can't play Hwang. And Hwang is pretty essential to play. How do we play Hwang In-byom? How do we play all these players? Even a 3-back though really doesn't help playing all these players. Do we not play Lee Jae-sung? I think that's the thing we do. We don't play Lee Jae-sung. We play a 4-2-3-1. Where's 4-2-3-1? There it is. Oh. We'll play Hwang In-byom and Jens. Obviously, Kang and Lee goes in there. Hwang Hee-chan goes there. No, Hwang Hee-chan goes there. Hyungmin Son goes there. With Cho or Oh Hyun-gyu. 13, 11, 6-2, decent pace. Awful link up. 14, 30, yeah, Cho Jae-sung. Or is there a world where we do play a 4-3-3? And we go Sunny up top. Oh, Sunny's still got pace though. But it's Sunny wasted out on the left. Playing Stones. And then Seol Young Woo. We want Kempi out. So much hate. Lee Tae-suk with obviously Kim Min-jae. And Kim Tae-hyun. Yeah. In goal, Kim, 6'2". I might have to do Song. I might have to do Song over Kim. Yeah. He's just a giant. He's just a... What's his actual goalkeeping stats? Reflex is 13. 1-on-1's 14. Yeah. And he's bloody massive. Yeah, Sonny capped him. Do we like that? I see. What's good, bro? How are we doing, lad? I like that. Horrendous, I see. Of like actually playing rather than doing rebuilds is horrendous. It is horrendous. We can get balls into the box for him. Cross from deep on you. Stay wide. Cross from deep on you. Stay wide. I actually just remembered that I only want to overlap left. Yes, that's all I've done, Plasma. I won one solo little bloody trophy. That's how good I am. God. That is bad, isn't it? When you actually deep that, it's bad. Like, at least you just wasted everyone's time for that long. And I hope it was entertaining, at least. If it wasn't even entertaining, then I really don't know what the point was. I hope watching me be this bad is entertaining. It must be semi-entertaining. Sonny is everything, isn't he? And this guy really is just the big man up top. Yeah. So remember, you turned down Bayern, stay at mid-table Milan. Awful decision. Awful decision. Kempi exposed FM26 for not giving him enough wins when he actually plays in comparison. He does, honestly. So exposed. I think it just shows, like, I'm just awful at actually, like, playing matches. It also shows there is such a big difference between simulating and, like, tactics of simulation and tactics of playing are completely different. I think I just overthink it when playing. I think that's actually what it is. I just overthink it too much. So I start making all the little random tweaks. And they actually just completely mess you up. It's easier just to just whack a tactic in Simmer season. So much better. We'll do that. Sometimes you have to do is keep it simple. Exactly. Right. Look, we know Czechia are a good side. I lost against them with England. So let's not underestimate Czechia. But my God, I should be beating them. This game feels like actually years ago, doesn't it? Right, coming in. Mexico, South Africa was a draw as well. That's perfect. That is honestly perfect for us. Mark Schick. Press the wingbacks. Tackle hard on the DMs. Let's go. Cuffson's a believer. Oh, it's just Cal all in on 10. 10k all in from Cal. That is scary. I never changed the scene, did I? Well, I guess we get to change the scene now. Whoa, it's the group stage. Ollie's probably dead already, so he's yabba dabba doing. Classic. Classic. Probably died in the first 5 seconds of his round, so he jumps into yabba dabba do. Come on, then. We could get some sort of... Yeah. You could just drop 120 fat ones on my head. I don't want that. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The power of 60k channel points. Come on, boys. We could do something with Korea. We can. Hwang Hee-chan. Love it. Lee, Hwang In-byom, Seo Young-woo beats him. Low. Pen. Come on. Come on, South Korea. Should we stand up? Let's stand up. Let's all stand for... Is this number 6, Youngmin Son? Benny Cage, how we doing, bro? Kang-in Lee. Bash. Benny Cage, how are you, mate? Thank you for the follow, Robert, you absolute legend. We are 1 follower away from 1,800. If you aren't following the channel, please make sure you are dropping a lovely follow. This is the wrong height, I think. There we go. Just Benny is fine. Go, Benny! Big boy, Big Ben. Big Ben. I'm very good, thank you, Robert. How about you? Living the dream, as some would say. Come on, we're actually winning a game. God, sorry, Benny. We'll go Benny. Let's try and shut them down ASAP. There we are, look. So, Benny, we've won it with Morocco. In terms of our challenge, we're managing every single nation. And if you can see from the menu scene, as you can see above my head, we have done... This is now nation 30. And we have won 1. I even lost with England. I'm that bad. But, we haven't done France yet. Oh, so we could get 2. You lost as France to Korea. So what you're saying is Korea are actually incredible. You got sacked by FC20 in your current FM save. But the Dutch League is savage, Robert. The Dutch League is savage. Boldzilla, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I've done Spain already. We were awful with Spain. No, we were really good with Spain. We lost 1-0. Where is it? Spain. Quarter-final. I didn't even put the sub here. I remember I was we conceded 3 goals all tournament. Yamal got 6 himself. We lost 1-0 to Belgium. That was it. We were unreal. We lost 1-0 to a Lukaku goal against Belgium. And just had nothing all game. 3-5, but Mbappe got hurt and then ran a 16. Oh, also, that is awful for us. That is awful for us. Who was the guy that I was going to play in Cam? Lee Jae-sung. That is not good. The only joke BS available are Brest FC, Fun, and Genk. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Genk, you can get your reputation up at least if you go and win the Belgium League. That's a big injury, though, Hwang Hee-chan. Kufal. We don't have one betting at the moment. We have literally been just smacking the FM. So we've done a journeyman before. We started streaming in February. We've done a journeyman up until the World Cup. We've done 13 Sevens. And then we stopped it as the World Cup started. And then we're going to do a new one. I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, I haven't really thought about it too much. But it's only really like in a week's time of what we're going to do after. But it'll be something not as long. We're going to go back to just streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 3 hours. Kim Young. Let's go. I managed Asia last year, yes. Not on this FM, though. Belgium Pro have got rid of playoffs. Yeah, I know, Robert. I saw that, actually. Because when I done the rebuild on YouTube, it was... We obviously... someone said that in the comments. And we experienced it as well. Because it changes on FM, I think. In Asia, I've managed in Japan. I've done Thailand. Is it Thailand? Thailand's on the game, isn't it? But I done a series on FM24 where I basically tried to manage in every league. And I only done like 10 leagues, but I'd done like all the smaller ones in FM. I've done India. I remember doing that last year. Can't get past Belgium in the December league. December in the Belgium league. How come? Like in terms of a bug or? Sun can come out. Did Korea? It was a blast. Did I do? I think I've done. I don't think I've ever managed in Korea. I don't think. Winners. Oh my god. I was in Antwerp. I didn't lose a game until November. Then on 6 games in a row and got sacked. Oh, mate. Stanley Liège is a great save in Belgium as well. Did another of Anderlecht and the same shit. Oh god. What do you mean, JJ? Right, 2-0 win. No, Rami, it's 2-0 win. We actually have won a game. In the first game. The no belief from Zaffa. We might actually be able to pay out. I'm just going to run to the loo while we sim to this next game, so I'll be 2 seconds, chat. Come on. Is he vaping? I'm not vaping. Jake, I actually won a game. When we win games, Keith comes to say hello. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. That's what we get when we win a game. We win a game, we get like... We get love. Don't we? You're my wonderwall. Go on, sleep in now. It's like having a baby. My baby. Sorry, can you see this? Just look at her, man. What a dream. What a cat. Hey. You're cute. You're cutie. You're a cutie. Yeah. Oh yeah. What breed of dog is it? You are so brain rot, Josh, it's crazy. You know you say like Chip and AB are brain rot. You might be worse. 67676767. What do we think, Keith? You bet this man. You didn't attack him. Next time you meet him, full attack, alright? We got Mexico. Mexico. Alright, that's only a little injury, which is good. But I sleep next to you, proper sound cat. You hear that, Keith? You're getting hyped up. No, don't leave me. She's left me. I was talking too much for her. She was nappy. Do you want me to twist this around? Is it there? Right. Proper stealthy, yeah, she is, to be fair. And as well, at the moment, she hasn't got her bell on her collar. So, like, normally you can hear her collar coming. But her bell fell off, so she is literally, like, silent. Right, coming in. Mexico versus South Korea. We need 1 point. That's all I need. 1 point in a dream. Unemployed on FM26 Street. I don't know what you mean, bro. Jay, I'll be honest. We're doing the World Cup. Oh, do you mean like as a save idea? I don't know if you mean as a save idea, potentially. I've got no idea. He or she looks very healthy as well. She is. She is very healthy. She's got her jabs next week, I think. Like, they obviously have, like, yearly jabs, don't they? She's got her jabs next week. But she's good. So we've done unemployed at the start. I think I'll do unemployed again next year at the start. Obviously, we've done an unemployed from February onwards. I think I'm going to do an unemployed... Potentially, I'm going to do an unemployed journeyman from day one next year. Because obviously, I'll be streaming properly at the start of the game as well. So potentially, I'm going to do that. The only other thing is doing... I think... For the rest of this year, I might just do... like I might try and find a club which is like 5 or 6 seasons. Like a championship club, or... maybe even like West Ham. Son! Oh my god. She's fine at the vets. She's actually absolutely fine at the vets. Journeyman and bands, my favorite. So Benny, I was saying this earlier, right? I would love to learn how to properly do a band save. I would love to properly learn how to do it, because I have no idea how to do them. And I always watch Second Yellow Card in like absolute awe of how he does them. You know, you can't tempt me to do United save. Up the hammers. Yeah, West Ham could be quite a good one. Because there's probably a little bit of like a... that probably is like a 4 or 5 season job to win the Prem. We could do that. Oh, I actually could do that. Philadelphia Union as well. Am I right in thinking, Benny, that Kevin Sullivan is off to City? Is that just a deal which is happening when he's 18? Is that what that is? When he's 18, yeah. I'd say so, because I saw him, yeah, UK, like, yeah, it's the same on FM, innit? I saw, like, on, when he joined there, I was like, I swear he's joining City. But it makes sense now. Obviously, because he's got no, like, EU things. Son, mate, I just want to say it, we might be him. I'm fuming with England. They won against me in the World Cup final and now the Nations League semis. Bro, you are not having a good time. Look, I'm going to say it now. We're getting through the group. It would take a generational downfall to not get through the group right now. And I don't do generational downfalls. That's one thing about me you can always say. Philly Union, been a season ticket member for 11 years. I love that. I saw something on Twitter today, right, of like a lot of American people that are trying to get into football are all picking like Premier League sides, which I agree with. They should pick like a Premier League side to support, but like not even considering the MLS. And like if you live in a state, or if you live within like an hour's drive of, because I know states are massive, right? Sometimes you're nowhere near anyone, so it doesn't really matter if they're not really even your locals. But if you're semi-local to a club, you should definitely just support them. Because otherwise, how do you expect the league to grow? And how do you expect everyone to try and watch the league if you can't watch the league yourself? So I rate that highly from you. Have they ever won it in the last 11 years? I don't think... Philly have always kind of been one of them clubs which hasn't, right? the moment of things you've been doing, I think you're going to be fine. They've won nothing. Yeah, I didn't think so. I always used to quite like their kits. They're like the gold down the middle with the like sort of dark navy. 3-0 against Mexico. Chat, are we back? I think normally it'll be England. Football won't be coming home. Honestly, don't say that. Don't say that. I also saw someone, Benny, say that the top 5 leagues in England, it's a lot easier for American football fans to understand it by thinking of it like college football. Where they have like the Big Ten, the SEC, the ACC, and they can then think of it like that, which I rate. It's a good way of thinking about it, because otherwise they've got no idea. They haven't got the concept of it. 3 US Open Cup finals, 1 MS Cup final, 1 Eastern European Conference final, 1 CONCACAF Champions League semi-final. Oh my god. Yeah, that is rough. Right, they've just got a red as well, so we'll fully rotate now. Something like that. 4 rotations. The Neverkusen of America. That is peak. I'm paying it out, chat. Will we get through the group? Yes. We have made it through the group, chat. 6 points. It's going to be a 4-0 win here as well. Potentially more. Made the US Open Cup semi-final last year as well. I can't believe Zafa dropped 10k channel points at the end. I'm not going to do a prediction for the final game because I'm probably going to rotate, but I will do a prediction for the round of 32. Probably just going to fully rotate and rest because Cho has grabbed a hattie here today. And the biggest problem was ownership. That has been resolved. We can pause about the future. I like the MLS. I'm a big fan of like the way everything works over there. I think, you know what? I think I was thinking this with the Saudi League, right? With the Saudi League, like the way that MLS has got things like made up, so the players have to come through. They have the draft system, which obviously isn't that good, but there's systems in America which make sure which homegrown players play. I mean, the reason a lot of like I've seen some people saying about the Saudi League really struggles because they don't have them rules. I think they do have them rules, but for some reason they're just the football. There isn't the infrastructure in place for young kids to get better at football in Saudi. Whereas like in America they seem to be really pushing it, which is obviously really good. I do think like by World Cup like 38 or 42, we could see America win a World Cup. Seems to be like a big push on it at the moment. Oh, that was on West Ham, yeah. I think West Ham could be semi-positive. Thing is, Portugal just continue to spawn players, don't they, Cuffs in, really? Draft is so relevant now. Focus been on building the academies now. Clubs of huge youth coming systems starting to struggle. Yeah. I tell you what I do like, Julian Hall. I would probably class myself as a New York Red Bulls fan if I had to pick a team. I've got a top of theirs. I like New York, even though they're basically New Jersey. But I don't like New York City FC because they're part of the City group. I'm sorry, Benny. I'd probably have to say I was them. I used to like the Portland Timbers. I used to be a big fan of the Portland Timbers because of their whole like tree chopping thing. Like Rafa Benitez at Scotland would be awesome. Better than Roberto Martinez, Christ. Yeah, see, in Miami, it's like, they're cool, but I don't know. And again, JJ just said I'm United for like, that's also why I struggle to not like it at Miami because of Beckham. But yeah, they have literally just brought their success. LAFC. Yeah, I don't like LAFC either. They seem to proper report their success. Yeah, Roberto Martinez needs to... He is not a liked man right now, is he? Rob Mar. Manchester is red indeed. I like LAFC because back in FIFA 18 when I started playing, and the team offered me a loan trip at the start of my career mode. Mate, it's amazing how many things like an FM like happen like that, innit? Or like in FIFA. So you got 2 keepers in 2 days. Pierce Charles to QPR. Here we go. I'm guessing you're. I wonder who you're going to play. I'm a Manchester United fan, Benny. That Nation League win was one of the worst things that happened. Yeah, it kept him in the job. I'm guessing we're selling VTech, I see. Presuming Charles. Potentially, yeah. City, yeah, I was thinking that, Cal, but like, also, why would a 25-year-old goalkeeper who's one of the best in the Scottish League leave to be a backup at a Championship club? Best at 31. You're 31-year-old in FM, you need recommendations. You're quite deep. You're quite deep in the season as well, weren't you, Emery? Rafa will ask for a lot, meaning an improved use of system, more young players in the first team. Yeah, I can imagine that, James. Kind of stupid, but we keep Vitek right. Yeah. The thing is, for like, there's the value of it, you know, if we can get 15 million. I hate to talk about value in Manchester United, right? But if we sell Radek Vitek for 10 to 15 million pounds, and we can bring Carl Darlow in on a free, who is homegrown in nation, not at club, but homegrown in nation with Tom Heaton as homegrown at club, you probably take the £50 million profit, didn't you? Because you've got to sell Alarmans who's young. Vitek is probably never going to become a number 1. You probably take the 15, didn't you? If I would guess we'd get something like that for him because he was player of the season at Bristol last year and he was unreal. So you're in off season where next year yet to begin. Yeah, but you're like 4 seasons in, aren't you, Emery? So 31-year-olds are going to be different to what they are. Am I right? Just like United say, thinking of doing something unique with them. Yeah, when I do United, I would try and do something try and get like a Fergie 4-4-2 working on something, rather than just using what they do in real life. And are you still into Miami, Emery? I need to fully rotate here, don't I? Because this game means nothing. So we're going to rotate as much as we can. Yeah, because he's then going to not play. Can you get like Jack Grealish? Jackie G's normally free at them sort of time. They were talking about profit. They were selling for less than 10. Yeah, the debt to us, mate. I saw that. Yeah, I don't know how you can run a club £2 billion in debt. I really don't. I also would just rather not at this point. The fact that like we're now nowhere near Old Trafford. It looks from the thing they shared, I see. I don't know if I'm wrong here, but it looks like Old Trafford is just becoming like houses basically. What's that all about? When was that ever part of the plan? I thought the plan was always to keep the Old Trafford pitch. I could be wrong, but I'm not a fan of it if it's just, yeah, I don't know. I thought they were demolishing it, but keeping like they were going to keep like the old like walkways and stuff, and I feel like I heard something they were going to keep something to do with it. I could be wrong, but who knows? It's just sad, isn't it? It also, from the renders they've now given us, the Trident, I think, was awesome. It was different. I liked the fact it was something different. From the renders they've given us this time, it looks like a soulless bow, I'll be honest. Mason Miley's on a professional contract. Triple Miley's now. Just keep it in terms of heritage site, literally. Yeah, like, even just, like, drop it down to just, like, the lower tier IC. If you can somehow drop it down to the lower tier and allow the women's, the under 21s, the under 18s to play there, that's what I'll be doing. 1,000%. Yeah, we've fully rotated for this game. We're top of the group anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather rest and rotate here. And have all of our stars back properly next game. Because if I'm right in thinking, we're probably going to play England round of 16, right? They won't profit that much, then why not rent it out to other teams? There's got to be something they can do other than knock it down. Unless, again, I think it's as horrendously wrong that they're doing it, but unless there's like some sort of government fund that takes off the amount of debt we'd have by making it into what we're making it. Because they're saying it's going to generate like 8 billion in revenue for the UK or something. So there must be some sort of government fund then, really. I don't know. I don't like it. That's all I say. You can't survive with that debt. Because that also then makes it like, if someone buys the club, like, so say when like Al Jassim was going to buy the club, right? He was going to buy the club for like 6 billion and then have to clear another billion off debt. If you go to 3 billion in debt, that then makes it like a £9 billion move. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you're all good, Aaron. No dramas, bro. Mate, have a good one, Cuffs in, bro. Good luck. I was about to say good luck this weekend, but Portugal won, isn't it, bro? I'm sorry. Have a good weekend, mate. That was a genuine mistake. He's never coming back, is he? Potentially, I see. There'll be something. And that's also what I don't like. But I'm sorry. It was a genuine accident. It probably won't even be named Old Trafford, will it? Probably the Snapdragon Arena or some bullshit like that. And we just will have to firm the fact that it's no longer Old Trafford or the Theatre of Dreams or the Snapdragon Theatre or some bullshit. It's going to be, innit? Game's gone. Game's gone with that. Right. We don't hate this whatsoever. To fully rest and rotate and lose 1-0, could potentially draw 1-1. Brilliant. Sir Alex Ferguson Arena or Matt Busby Arena. It would be lovely to have something about Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? It would be nice to have something which, you know, is about United rather than just this soulless bowl that it looks like. I don't know, I just feel like in all the previous renders there was just a lot more to it. And then the one we got yesterday was just like, I didn't get it. It was just a bowl. Unless they just didn't put the net on the render, but I don't know. 1-1, we take that, even better. Even better to take a 1-1 here. The name of the Ineos Arena. God. The Ineos Arena. The Sir Jim Ratcliffe Arena. You've got these great legends like Sir Alex Ferguson, Matt Busby, you know, all of these heroes of the club, but I'm the real hero. It's the Sir Jim Ratcliffe Arena. Fuck. God. That would stink. Right, who did Mexico face in the round of 32? A third team group. Probably for us is going to be like someone good, isn't it? Mexico out. Wow. Wow. Mexico going out is crazy. I'm going to have to quote this. Chat, WL tweet. FM have tweeted said 117,000 World Cups won already. Which nation have you led to glory? And I put Elite Gaffer, nice contribution of 1, bro. W Gaffer. helping the lads. W tweet. Try something unique with United in when they save. Stream it for sure, I see if you can. I would say, honestly, trying to get United back to like a 4-4-2, like 2 dangerous strikers would be awesome. Ecuador army, okay. We'll see who we're going to get. A proper 4-4-2 United vibe would be class. I'm beating the groups though with Korea is nice. I'm proud of that. Not proud, but I'm happy with that. Ghana are out. We're out. I'm reading your mind, Icy. We're out. We've got Scotland, and Scotland are impossible to stop. I'll say it now, we're out. Because you cannot stop Scott McTominay back post headers. It's impossible. It is genuinely impossible. Yeah, Don Scott, you can't stop him. We haven't exactly got height in this team either. I'm thinking, we're going to have to completely change our style of play. Germany out in the round of 32. Duh. Beaten by Bosnia as well. Germany and losing to an underdog. Netherlands out. I'm not even looking at who we could potentially play. It will be England, won't it? Let's be real. But we're going to completely change the way we play. Scott McTominay has to be tight marked. He's on the right, so our left DM is going to have to man mark him. And then we are going to play proper short football. Because physically we're going to get dominated. So we're going to have to try and play this instead. We can probably afford a high line. We're just going to have to play a lot shorter. And you're going to have... I might even change... Because now Hwang's back. I can then put... Oh, wait, hang on. I need to change everything, don't I? I played Hwang last game. Did we do that? We can now bring back Song. You have to play again. I'm doing a YouTube United... sorry, I'm doing a German save with United as like YouTube videos. Dub. Kim In Jae comes back. Kim Tae-hyun comes back. Suck. Hwang. Kastrop. And then I'm going to play Hwang Hee-chan on the left. I'm going to play Kang In Lee on the right. Lee Jae-sung there. And I'm going to play Heung-min Son up top. Even though he's injured. But I thought there's no point in me having a target forward in this game. We're going to try and play short football against them. This is the only way. If we try and pump it long as South Korea against Scotland, we might get dominated. Yeah, they've gone with Che Adams and George Hurst, and they've gone with a big team. So let's see what we can do. South Korea against Scotland, round of 32. This is a great game, but what I'm worried about. So Bruno to Barca for 34. You can't sell Bruno, Emery. You can't. Oh, I've got to do a prediction. There might not even be a prediction. Jam again. That's fine. No, that's not fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. 2 minutes in. I mean, yeah, fair. Fair enough. That is ridiculous. Lewis Ferguson, what's his long shots? Like 10. 13. It's quite good, actually. Sesko like Haaland in FM. Yeah, Sesko is ridiculous in FM. I loved Sesko as a deep line forward. That's why I got so much joy with him. The late runs into the box. Come on, boys. Let's build. This is what we need to do against them. Build. Drive with it. Wang. Drive with it, Lee. Wang. Don't cross it. Don't cross it. Don't cross it. Don't cross it. Cross it! Oh, cross it! That's what we need to do. Oh, God. Maybe I've got no idea, eh? To be fair, it wasn't a header. Right. We're back. We're back. One all at half time. Son is having a bit of a stinker. So is Hwang Hee-chan. Oh. You'll see I've got the Cho Chae-sung who scored a hat-trick in the second game. Kim. Hwang. Son. Lee. Love it. Lee. Kang-in Lee. Whips it. Cast drop. Hwang. Lee Jae-sung. Let's go. Let's go. Tactics. Tactics. Let's go. Don't play along against them because they'll bully us. Jens Karstrup. I'm guessing he's part of Germany because he's coming through the part of German academies, isn't he? Song, just roll it. Nice. Go on, go grab a third, lads. Go on, Kim. Karstrup. Son. Hwang. Oh, that's a ball. Lee Jae-sung. Lee Jae-sung. Let's go. It's done. Let's go. Woo! Woo! The South Korea run. The Korea Republic run, even. Let's get Sonny Boy off because he was a little bit injured. Get Cho Gui-sung back on. Slight offside. Don't know what you're talking about, James. Lee. Ooh, don't concede now. Do Germany World Cup on Monday. Streaming Tuesday, Argentina. Mate, Argentina is difficult. It's not as easy as you think Argentina's going to be. I'm excited for Germany as well. Argentina's just weird. Their squad's good, but it's not perfect. And you face Uruguay normally in the round of 32, and Uruguay beat me 1-0. And then if you don't face Uruguay, you'll probably face Spain. And obviously there's Spain then, isn't it? So it's hard as well. It is hard. Right, let's get Cho on. Is it? No, it's Lee Hyun Bom, isn't it? Is that a Midtjylland guy? It is. What a guy. Messi, Cuti Romero, Marti. I get what you're saying, but it's not as easy as you think. Me and E. Gaffer both have absolutely flunked it. Lads, let's not. Why? Oh, they're coming back, JJ, yep. Why? Why Lawrence Shankland? Okay. Extra time against Scotland. I said it was going to be a good game. Didn't realize it was going to be this good of a game. Not happy with that second half at all. I'm going to take off Jens because he's tired. Kang and Lee's not having a great game. I might stick him as an inverted winger and get him bombing on a bit more. Kang and Lee with a goal and a 6.7 is really bad. But Lee's got 2, so I can't exactly not play him. Come on. From 3-1 up. Oh, that's annoying. Nice. 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 This is the South Korean football we want to see. Why do I speak? Every time I speak, something happens. Every time I speak, something happens. I need to just sit here in silence and we might actually win games. See, no, Scott's not even scored yet, so that's what scares me even more, is he's got a go in him still. Mute stream. We might have to do it. Wang. Beats his man. Don't you dare just hit it. Again, Neely scores. Come on. Thirteen penalties. Cho's been awful since it's come on. Oh, what do we do? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna bring on a player for penalties. Oh, young you. 11. God, the composure is not there with these lads, is it? 12 and 10. So he's going to have to come on for someone. Yeah, him. This is risky doing this now. But I'm doing it. 60 mil I don't think is enough to get crit. It might be, but I'd be surprised if it was. Oh, don't you dare concede in the 121st minute. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Korea have been so good. We've been so good, thank you. Oh. Right. Penalty takers, we aren't that good, I'll be honest. I like that as our 5th penalty taker. They're just average. They're not actually bad, they're just average. Penalties again. Penalties again. Oh my god, we scored it. Come on, yeah, I'll check IC. Can you recommend tactics for Mexico? Squad is playing like dog shit. Actually, I haven't actually managed Mexico yet. They are one of the only teams I haven't managed yet. Good pen. Where have you messaged me, IC? I haven't got any messages on X. We haven't done Japan yet either, Emery. Come on, Cho. Oh, why do strikers do that? Why do strikers do that? Ah. Kenny McLean. Kenny McLean. I need you to miss, lad. We've lost. We've lost. Why do strikers put penalties wide? You're 12 yards out. Alright, so have you sent it on DMs or as like a message request? So I haven't got either. Oh yeah, I haven't got it. Wang. God. That's 20 years ago today, Jesus. Oh, you've got to save that. 3 a day, really, Emre. We'll finish it all. Quite easy, to be honest, especially because we'll probably get one more run done today if this is how this is going to end. Which is frustrating, but Scotland, eh? Just got to save one. We can say we played well. Scott McKenna. Oh no, see, I don't want a good team. I haven't got time for a good team. I'll be spinning the bad wheel again. I'm hoping we get like a New Zealand or something. Come on, Keeps. Oh my God, he's gone the right way every time. Right way every time, just can't save him. As if Scotland are going to nail all 5 penalties. Surely not. Surely not. And yeah, I need a centre-back to blast one over. Wang in Byom. We're going to lose on penalties because our striker put the ball wide from 18 yards out. 12 yards out. How? John McGinn don't miss. And John McGinn isn't going to miss, is he? So, it was fun while it lasted, Korea. But we'll move on. Tried to jinx it. Oh, for God's sake. Fucking Scotland, man. Piss take. How many goals? We scored so many goals. 6, 7, 10. Conceded 4. 0.7. Best player? Cho grabbed 3. And best player Song. $7.67. 2, 3, 4, 6. Done. Oh. Alright, I see, mate. I'll see you later, buddy. I'll be honest, lads. I'm going to rig the wheel a bit here. Purely based on time. I don't want to rush Egypt. Because they're good. I really don't want to rush them. Because, like James just said, I genuinely think I could do something with them. I need a nation like New Zealand where it's not possible. Okay? I don't want to rush Egypt at all. I have just rigged the real wheel. But with the time I've got, I can't run Egypt. So, we're going to run New Zealand. Oh, thank you for the bits, Archie, as well. What a legend. What a guy. Thank you, bro. Have a good stream, mate. Who do we get? New Zealand. Like, these are literally the worst ranked nation. We'll do Egypt. Look, we'll just spin them. When we spin them again, we'll do them. Literally, today's the only day where I'm really, like, time I haven't really got. I need to be done in an hour. really. So, yeah. I don't want to get Egypt and be like, oh, can we do it? Jack, thank you, bro. 40 bits. The on-screen celebration. We think Saturday, don't we? We think Saturday. We've got to win it, Jack, haven't we? Jack, are you streaming today? I'm really hoping we can do something with Egypt. They've got a lot of decent players. No, Keith. We need Australia, not Egypt. We will do Australia. I mean, potentially tomorrow. I'm going to do very much similar tomorrow. With this wheel, where I'm going to do another 3 on this wheel tomorrow. To be fair, the only ones that I really want gone on this wheel, I might just tomorrow do Iraq, Tunisia, Australia, and then one big nation. Because that leaves us with 13 for the final week, which is quite nice. To be fair, I don't know if I need to do that now, because I've got 6. I've got 17 to do, and I've got Monday. That might allow me to not stream Tuesday if I do that. If I had 14 teams to do, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3, 6, 9, Saturday and Sunday, that kind of works better for me. So I'll probably do 3 tomorrow as well. So yeah, you are live later on, Dub. What sort of time, Jack? What's your score prediction for tomorrow? I'm scared, Jack. I'm more scared of these than I am Argentina. They definitely score a couple. The question is, can we score a couple? I think we'll win 3-2. I think we go 1-0 up. We go 2-1 down. And we win it in extra time 3-2. I think. That's what I think is going to happen. Right. Where's the... there he is. Elijah Just. I mean, that's our star player, right? So, you will have a 6:30 until late. Oh, Dub. I was going to raid over, but I will be gone at hopefully 4:30. So, I will make sure to drop a raid to you, Jake. You've been very consistent recently, and I appreciate you doing a lot of community-based things as well. Like I said yesterday, I would have got involved if the fire was about. How would I go eat it? I think we will. I think Haaland is just a freak, isn't he? We got Big Chris Wood up front. I might do my classic. No, you're all good, bro. I might do my classic on this game. This is kind of my favourite thing on this game as a tactic. Is doing something like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing Gaffer's one on Friday. Been cooking something up to replace the online weekly World Cups. Dub. Love to hear that. I'd love to hear what that is, Jake. Last online World Cup next week. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm doing Gaffer's on Friday. Because next Friday's going to be a big stream, I imagine. Because I'm doing Gaffer's thing after mine. After my stream. So it'll be another sort of 8-hour stream next Friday. Yeah, we'll sort something out. Big Chris Wood up top. Elijah Just on the right. Is that the play? Matt Garber. Ryan Thomas. Yeah, I'll use him as a right inside forward. Might use him as inside winger. Right wing back. Tim Payne. It's got to be, right? We got to use Tim Payne as the right wing back. He was the initial World Cup GOAT. On the left, we're going to have Callum McCullough. That is our level. AM, Matty Garbett. Playmaker. Ooh, Marco. Yeah, okay, we'll go Marco. And then left, Liberto Crisace. What a player. What a baller. I thought he was Oz. And then we're going to go Tyler Binden. Actually got an okay-ish team. Michael Boxall. Nando. We'll go Michael Boxall and we'll swap them to... And then in goal, still one Jack. Honestly, I'm stinking up the gaff at this point. To be fair, today's stream we've done 4 from the small wheel. I'm trying to get it so that next week's wheel we probably should have big teams. So, yeah, we've stunk the gaff up today, but to be expected, to be honest. I can't believe we lost with England still. It still makes me so annoyed. We just should have done better. There's no excuse. Your gaff stinks. Celebrate not getting grouped with Germany. Yeah. Me and you both, bro. I'll be the thing is, right, I actually look at Germany, I'm like, oh, we can win that. I can win it with Germany, but you normally face France, don't you? So, probably not, right? I'm just putting everyone on cross from deep. Everyone's on cross from deep. And this big boy up top is just on score goals. Team, I'm going to go positive. Team instructions. Wide. Play for set pieces. Standard. I'm going to long ball it up to the target forward. Overlap. Right. Progress through wings. Ball in the box. Ball in the box. For proper Harami style defense. Love it. Love it. England are the only controlled team to have won the weekly World Cup. Really? What? So do France normally just beat everyone and win it? Probably, right? Yeah, you avoid England's. Yeah, France the final. Yeah, I'd say France just bully everyone, and they're just so good, aren't they? I thought that's what's going to happen in real life. But like, it doesn't really matter how our side of the draw goes. Like, Argentina get battered by France. We get battered by France. Norway. Honestly, I think Haaland can beat anyone. So it wouldn't even surprise me if Norway beat France. If we lose to Norway, I'm rooting for Norway. Unless they play scummy football, which I don't imagine they will. This is the group stage, Carl. Just start the new one. Right. I will get a prediction of will we get through the group. For anyone that wants to do it. Will we get through the group with Australia? We've got Iran, Egypt, and Belgium. There's a chance. Oh. Oops. I never wanted to... Yeah. It's going to be funny watching City fans try and hate on Haaland. Oh. That South Korea one is so annoying. Just classic Scotland. Haram the game to the extra time without penalties. I won't be hating him. What, so if he scores, you're going to celebrate? Surely not. We just need to aim at Chris Wood's big, beautiful head. That's all I need to do. Consistently do that. We might get somewhere. Absolutely not. Good. But it will be like, it won't be like a abusive, yeah. It won't be like an abusive outlaw like most England fans if Haaland scores. It won't be like a, damn it. You're a believer this time, Cal. Jesus. And Ollie's not a believer. It's the copper versus the diamond. Come on, boys. That's what the thing is, it's just what he does. Just gotta respect it. It's what he does. He's that guy. Is he? I was about to say I'll check the scores, but it's 0-0, isn't it? Yeah, mate. There's no. If we have to put Dan Burn against him, I know he's apparently done well against him, and every time they've played, Dan Burn is not going to be able to stop Haaland, man. Haaland for Egypt, for Norway seems even more scary than Haaland for City. We're 1-0 down. Dan Burn should, yeah, literally. Right, if we lose to Iran, it's not good. Iran is our hope. Beating Iran is our hope for 3 points. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jack, thank you for the sub as well, bro. What a legend. Dropping a cheeky little tier 1. What a guy. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Absolute hero. Contrast to go right back. Reece James is potentially back, isn't he? Isn't that James's potential? But probably not. Just give Reece James all the disgusting drugs to get better. Surely. Surely we can do that, right? But apparently Gurhi's injured, isn't he, with a hamstring issue, which is bad. So I think at that point it might actually have to be Dan Burn. Well, unless Stones is fit enough, but I don't know if he is. Staminic, Garbett, Chris Wood! Chris Wood. Chris bloody Wood. That's what we need. Goal awarded. Let's go. Chrissy boy. Holds his run. Honestly, probably a better shout. Because Saka at the moment just seems to not been able to run. So, I wouldn't hate just putting Saka there. Oh my god, Chris Wood. Because then you've still got like Saka's crossing ability, you got his set piece ability, because apparently Rice is injured. Honestly, wouldn't hate it. Although Saka against Noosa might be a bit scary. Noosa might destroy him. Timmy Payne. Timmy Payne. What's he got? Tim Payne. Just Wood. Payne Wood. Yeah, I mean, he can play the position, definitely. He can definitely play. Rashford defence. Doesn't do the playing. I completely disagree. The Rashford slander is crazy. There has been so many worse players than Rashford. Rashford has tried to take players on. There's been so many players, like Madueke, I can't believe he's not getting more hate than Rashford. And like, before, good goal. Before Gordon had that one game, which he just had, Rashford was better than Gordon this tournament. And Gordon just went for £80 million. Rashford has been 100% a good player. This for a squad player, exactly what we need. Forget Iran have got Mediterranean. Such a good player. Right, not bad first half. But he isn't. He isn't. Yeah, that, I would say I would disagree with that, James, personally. He's not playing for himself. He's not thinking of it in that way. He's actually attacking players rather than this tippy-tappy bullshit. Chris Wood! Rashford is a direct winger. 100%, Jack. The option of Foden or Palmer, even if they're not perfect on the right, I'd still rather that than Madueke. Madueke has been so painful. I just think he's been taking players on. He's not been brilliant. He's just actually taken players on, which is something we really haven't got in this team. Because Saka would normally do it, but he's obviously just injured, isn't he? Rodri, how are we doing, bro? JJ, this is our last wheel spin, bro. We've done 4 today, all on the small wheel, just to try and get some of these gone. Mate, Chris Wood is meta. A Chris Wood hat-trick against Iran. Chris Wood is the FM meta, I've decided. Let's go. I've done today New Zealand, South Korea, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia. We are just clearing nations off the list of that we don't need to be playing. For like the last week of the World Cup, I want to play big nations only pretty much. So yeah, we're pretty much just clearing off the list. Oh my god. Meta against Iran, yeah, you're probably right. Tell you what though, whipping balls in is definitely working. New Zealand could actually be an issue here. Winners. Nice. Tim Payne. What a guy. Jordan was bad. We got a win. No, actually, we got a win. We were better with Jordan than we were with Saudi. We beat Algeria. Oh, Supreet Singh. What a guy. Didn't realise he was in the squad. He's the old guy at Bayern, wasn't he? Yeah. What a guy. Christ, that's some teams, isn't he? How old is he? 27. He's had that many teams. God. Still got decent stats. Yeah, decent, to be fair. Jordan got to round of 16 last night. Mate, their team is awful. Whoever done that, fair play. And if that was AI, God. That is ropey. Let's get Buabarius on. Alex Ruffer. That was AI. Oh, God. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing for all involved. Just. Send it back. Buabaris, it's 5-2. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might have cooked something here, chat. I said this is my favourite system. We're proving it right now. This probably gets us through because I was about to say we don't concede 3 against Egypt and Belgium, but we probably do. There's a plan B, is there? Johan Batch. I'm not, Rodri, no. If that's a penalty, that's a sickening joke. That can't be a pen. Thank you. That was going to be disgusting. Go on, give us one more then. Give us one more then to finish the game 6-2. No. Yes? Oh my god. Oh. Nearly done it. Nearly done it. Unreal. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant, lads. The meta. We have got a new YouTube video coming out in an hour and a half as well, which is a dub. We've got Egypt next as well, which is quite nice that we play them next. Pretty much means that we have not a lot of pressure. Grouped, please. What video? We've got Dynamo Kiev rebuilding their 5-season UCL challenge. And then Sunday's video is... I'll play the intro for you for Sunday's video. Stinker. Big dub. That is yeah, that is what's it called? The next video. That is Sunday's video. Okay. We'll play him because he can get his book in. I'll also play him. No, I won't. No. Yeah, cool. Fun fact, Dominic Kiev stayed in the same OTs, but dub. Both their security, dub. What do you think of the Real Madrid derby, Fulham versus Chelsea? I've got a Aaron Biola video coming out on next Wednesday. Interesting that he's gone there, isn't it? Very interesting that he's gone there. Hey. I think it's a big risk from them as well. Like, Marco Silva was so good for so long. Come in then. Can't just meow at me. What? You're downstairs? Why? Okay. Oh, no. The Zerbi? Yeah, I'm going to Emre. I'm waiting to see pretty much what else they do, basically. Because I think they could do a lot more. As in, like, Krupi and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to see what else they do, then I'm going to do it. Oh, Scotsman, what's good, bro? How we doing? Good afternoon, my good friend. Let's go. Let's go, Chrissy. Chrissy Wood. La, la, la. Sounds like Krupi is a big no, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't. I think Bournemouth are so well run, they haven't got to sell. And I can't really see him forcing anything either, especially to Spurs, because they haven't got any European football. Because they're just like, they're not being funny, they're very similar to like because they're very similar to like a Spurs in the way they're playing. Do you know what I mean? Even they're doing better, really. It's hard to call Bournemouth a better club, but I think next season I would rather stay at Bournemouth than play for Spurs. Done 2 World Cup saves yesterday. Scotland lost 32. Aussies grouped. First stream. Oh, Scotsman dub. What time did you stream, Scotsman? And also, when are you next streaming? I love that, mate, though. Well done. Get on the streams. Tim Payne. Just sing, mate. I don't know what we've created here. 3 till 5 yesterday, going to stream tomorrow, 10 till 12. Dub. Yeah, why not, man? Absolutely, give him a go. I'll try jump in tomorrow before my stream. Thank you, Emery, mate. I appreciate that. Mate, it could be, Rami, a dark horse story. I mean, I say that. We're probably just going to lose in the round of 32, aren't we? But I'm very impressed with how we've done. To be honest. These are quite literally the worst ranked nation. I think 2 o'clock, Scotsman. From any earlier, it would be 1. But I think I'll be live at 2. I might do 1. Because then I can leave at like 5:30 to go to the pub. That probably sounds better in my head. I think Max Crocombe. Mate, the New Zealand team's playing really well. We'll get me through my OT then. Dub. OT rebuilds never been. Dub. WM Ray. Loves a rebuild. Loves a rebuild. Chris. Just. Overlap. Timmy. Oh my god, Tim Payne. He's the greatest of all time. Stamenic. Just. Oh my god. Is there a right back? There is. Callan Elliott. And then Stamenic could come off as well. What a game to be able to just rotate as well. Randall. Thomas. Randall. Even if we was to draw this game, it's us through, isn't it? But I'm starting to get the hang of Moneyball now, dub. I'm so invested. I watched the actual movie. Mate, Ashton, it's amazing. Every time, like, I feel like I watch it again before the start of FM27. Because it always just gets me hyped for Moneyball. I need to get over is looking at the star ratings. Because I never have good impression, but low star rates, which is fine for weird. Yeah, star ratings, just, you don't need to look at them. Look into the, like, stats of how they've performed in the league. And then their attributes. Because their attributes will then, like, help you a little. Attributes do matter in Moneyball still. Like, if you're going to use a winger, if he's got 15 assists, but you're playing a winger up wide and he's got 10 pace, he's not going to do very well. So, like, you've got to look into attributes as well. But I love Moneyball. It's such a fun way to play. Netherlands is a good one for stream, yeah. How do we do Netherlands in the end? Have we even done them? We have. We got round of 32s. We lost to Scotland. As always. So, Scott McTominay scored like 3 headers against me, I think. But they are good. Lads, it's 6 points of New Zealand. We are going through to the round of 32 with the mighty All Blacks. Let's go. What is the best you've done on FM26 or Random Nation? Probably that's like a... That is like a Cape Verde style story, that is. They're the worst ranked nation in the game. Even to get out of the groups is a massive win. I won the Olympics, the women's national team. Yeah, why not? We can count that, Ashton. We'll count that. FM24, you won the World Cup with Turkey. Dub. Ugh. Da 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 boom da da da. I don't think it'll be that different, Ashton. Personally. Oh, that looks unreal. I don't think it'll be very different at all, which I don't think is a bad thing, really, IMO. I'm quite happy for it to be a very similar game. Just like minor improvements, bugs improved, and we move from there. Yeah, more polished. Yeah. That's all I would say it needs. I would say it wins a lot of people back on that didn't play this game. If it's exactly as it is now but polished, people will be all over it. Tommy Smith's got to play. Braintree legend. You want a boy, get in there. Good luck marking, what's his name? Lukaku. I want no suspensions. So, you're all not playing. You're not playing. And neither are you. We are playing Boxall, I guess. No, Tom Smith right back, why not? And De Vries. Cool. Yeah, I think if this game was just polished on release, it'd have been like lauded as one of the greatest games of all time. If it was released how it is basically now, I think people would be like loving it. But because of the mess it was released in, it just wasn't. Right, I'm just going to go to the loo at the start of this game, lads. Because this game doesn't really matter. We're not going to win this one, so... Only 1-0 in a half hour. I don't hate that. Lose Turkey or USA? I think regardless, if we're going to get through, it needs to be in a lucky run. I'm from Turkey, started speaking Turkish on my stream, and won the World Cup. There you go. Right, that's just scrappy, isn't it? I am going to instant result this, lads, because this means nothing. And I'm leaving them 15 minutes earlier than I thought, so I'm going to instant result that. 5-1, doesn't matter. Not bothered. We've got Turkey. Emre, does that mean you're against me right now? Will we get through the group? Yes, we actually will. Dub. In second place. We face Turkey. The US could go out. A week's gap as well. A good rotation. I don't hate that at all. We can try and get some sort of lucky win against Turkey. You never know. What are the odds of that? And look at that. Scotland knocking out Netherlands again. They're so good. Daniel, thank you for the follow, mate. Absolute legend. You might be number 1800, Daniel. Thank you so much for the follow, bro. Hello, hello there. How are we doing, mate? Hasn't updated, but I feel like it was 7. Yeah, we are number 1800. What a guy. What a guy. How's your day been, mate? We are through to the run of 32 of New Zealand, which is a surprise. It is a surprise. Let's see if we can, yeah. I thought you would, Emre, I'll be honest. We can upset Turkey. We managed to beat Egypt. I would say it's pretty similar. Saudi caused World Cup shock. Beating Belgium on penalties. Wow. Results so far. So if we were to win this, we'd be facing Argentina or Cape Verde. Right. Switzerland beat South Africa. Germany beat Morocco. Brazil beat Tunisia. Scotland beat Netherlands. France beat US. Norway beat Ivory Coast. Ecuador beat Czechia. Croatia beat Congo. Sweden beat Paraguay. Saudi beat Belgium. England beat Colombia. Spain beat Algeria. So who... The third place team for us was Egypt. They lost to Canada. Probably would have been better to come third, right? If we do beat Turkey, and we haven't even got our star centre-back, which is really frustrating. We're going to have to play bloody Tommy Smith, aren't we? We can't. We'll play Bianca. If we do beat Turkey, we're facing one of the best squads in the whole thing. In the Argentinians. So, it's not looking good. That's what we'll say, but you never know. Rufa Singh. This is our team, isn't it? Yeah, Garbett was starting. Bindon is out. Yeah, out. Unless we get to the final. Come on in, boys. Can we get through against the mighty Turkey? There's no pressure on you, lads. No pressure on us, lads. All the pressure's on Turkey. We didn't expect to win this. No pressure on us. Alpa, Gula, Yildiz, Yunus, Çalhanoğlu, Orkan, Jackie. Yeah, I mean, we are going to lose this. Generational hate watch. I get it. Emre, I understand, bro. I'll let you off for this one. $15 in. Good start. Here we go. Here we go. Yildiz. Yildiz against Tim Payne. Çalhanoğlu, so much space. Good block. And again, ref. Oh my God. How has that not gone in? 2 seconds, Daniel. There you go. Right on a save with the Europa CF from a lower leagues in Spain. We're in the Europa. Oh, yeah, good one. When that somehow became a loan farm at some point. Dub. Mate, unreal. Lower leagues of Spain. I don't think I've ever gone down the lower leagues of Spain. I was well tempted after, because Zealand done the team which are theoretically based in Morocco, didn't he? I can't remember what they're called. But I was well tempted after watching that, because really cool, like, yeah, Melia, that's it. Really cool league system. But yeah, winning the Europa with Europa FC would be good from you. I like that. Good save idea as well, actually. How can I change scores? Just lost 6-1 to Hull when you're Villa. Bro, give the game up, Ewan. Give the game up, bro. Are you a long-term FMer, Dan? Or are you... Daniel, sorry. Are you a new FMer? Racing is a good one. Malaga, Cadiz, yeah. I can't. I'm really good. I mean, I can't say you're bad because, I mean, look at my record. But, you know. Cockdew. Zeki Celik. Oh, that's good play. Good play. Good play. This was going to be a tough game. Dylan, what's good, bro? How we doing? Hardcore FM player and always will be. Same. Goal disallowed. We are still alive. Finished a comfortable 16th with Villa and made round of 16 Europa League. Darb, look at you, mate. Good, mate. Started a new job. Darb, love that, Dylan, mate. Congratulations. Love to hear that, mate. Come on. Just. Stamenic. Plays through. Chris Woods. Chris Wood, back post header. We will be there. I'm in love with the game. Love the community. He just loves it all. I was starting in 23, but I bet he played. I played 500 hours on 24, now 177 26. But newer than others, dub. Yeah, I like that, mate. How did you find the transition from 24 to 26 as someone which has only played it for a couple of years? I imagine it wasn't quite as difficult as some others. For me, it was quite easy because I put so many hours into it. Like, I can adjust fairly easy to it. But a lot of people struggled a lot. Come on, lads. It's been a great performance again. I can hold my head high here. Didn't trust 26, never brought it. You'll be getting 27. I like that, Dean. I can respect that. I can respect the lack of trust. So, yeah. I like that, though, getting 27. I think 27 would be a much more well-polished game of this. That was the start. Mate, what a performance. Played FM since FM10. Mine's FM8. Iceman, what's good, bro? Thank you for the follow, bro. How are you doing, buddy? Another Iceman. Love that. Suspect, how are you doing, bro? Absolute legend. Stop him here. Yes. Leave it. Extra time. You suck. Right. This is definitely a variation of someone of Jake's streams, isn't it? I know it is. I know it is. The fact that you come in and it's generationally hating like that, and your name's Iceman. I know it. What a performance. We can't take off Chris Wood. Oh, I was about to make a change. There you go, Tim. Boxall. Bell. Wood. Baraburis. Play it. Yes. Tim Payne. What a ball. Chris Wood for New Zealand. Oh. Iceman, piss off. That's my job. See, Ginger, it's just you, isn't it? It's just you on 2 accounts. I know it is. My first guess. Oh. I'm always backing and supporting you, but not this time. Ginger, it's you. I know it is. I know it is. Mate, we're putting the pressure on. For New Zealand to get to the round of 16. Come on. Tim Payne. Chris Wood, back post, surely. Sapreet Singh. No. Ah. All right, Ginger, I trust you. I don't. Let's put Singh down to there. Wayne, not good. Bayliss, not good. Old, not good. Can Liberto go up? Yeah, I'm going to put Liberto up and bring on Old. Yeah. Come on, lads. So for the tougher question, but how good, bad has FM26 been compared to everything you went free release? FM26 made me full-time. I think, Dean, as an observation, I've been very positive about FM26 from day one. I personally never thought it was that. I was very lucky at the start and didn't get many bugs. I also wasn't lucky enough to play test the game for FM26. So for me, when I jumped on FM26, it was my first time, and I was so excited to play. So my positivity at the start was all for excitement, whereas a lot of people play tested the game, and then not a lot of what they fed back was listened to. So they came out on full smoke, whereas I think I gained a lot of traction by being positive, and I think a lot of people stopped watching certain creators because of their negativity. Because it can be a bit draining. You want to come back from work and you want to watch some positive content. And 100% speak your truth. But like also, you've got to realise you're making content for people to come and enjoy. For making content and you're constantly saying how bad the game is and you're not trying to even be positive, I think people struggle to watch that. Most people are going to finish a 9-hour shift, come back on, want to sit down and watch something entertaining and positive. So for me, I tried to be that guy at the start, which was just positive. And I mean, last month we nearly hit 500,000 views on YouTube last month, which is ridiculous. So yeah. Can we break it out? Acticoglu. Chalanolu. No. Oh. It's not a bad game to be honest. Now, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not a bad game now at all. It's a great game now. I didn't think it was that bad on release. I thought there was a few bugs, but nothing awful. But, mate, that Typhoon looked unreal, Ollie, I'll be honest. I looked at it earlier. We're going to go for him. This has been a fantastic run, though. I'll be honest, I did not expect this with these. I thought I was going to get absolutely cooked. Let me actually put you up there as well. Ah. Come on, get out. Away. Can I do Bosnia? Bosnia's been done already, Alman, sadly. Oh. Brazil World Cup song. It is just so obviously Ginger. It is just so obviously Ginger. Come on. Come on. Look at this pressure. Can we win something somewhere? No. We can't. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. How'd you get on your final game versus Argentina? Different group, Ollie, I think. This was Belgium. Mate, I love that. It's a Moneyball with FCK, and I did a Scandi save. But you thought of doing a club like Denmark, like AC Horsens. I thought you were going to be an AC Horsens fan, Daniel, I'll be honest. I love the Danish league. With Jordan, with Jordan, we got battered. It was like 6-0. We went out. I'm buzzing with that. Run a 32 with these. I love the Danish league. I will look at doing another Danish league save. If it's not an FM26, it could be 27. Back supporting you. Thank you, Emery. Right. New Zealand, ran a 32. Buzzing. Buzzing. Absolutely did not expect that. That is the last run of the day, by the way, people. We are going to be raiding out after this. 5-6. We scored 7 goals. Conceded 9. Got 2 wins. Our star player. It's a solid run, though. 4 runs done. Got a lot of the smaller nations out of the way, which is good to do. Goals. Chris Wood got 4. What a guy. I do appreciate the sport today as well, because I know it's not been the most entertaining teams. It's just been getting teams done, really. So I do appreciate it, lads. Callum McCarwood, 7.7. So that'll be 2 for the wins. And then just a front of 32, so 4 points. Great run. ET Turkey. We take that. We are getting through it. We are getting through it. Norwegian League save. I probably should. I'll probably do another journeyman, to be honest, on FM27. We might go to Norway. It's fine. Doing good, awesome streams every day. Thank you, bro. So we've got Mexico, USA, Australia, Germany, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, France, Iraq, Norway, Algeria, Portugal, Congo, and Ghana left. I've surely got to win 1 or 2, man. Surely. But what have we done now? So we're going into day 14 tomorrow. Day 14 tomorrow. I'll do this with you. This is what I do every stream, by the way, chat. So Saturday is no longer going to be the next. I think we're now skipping Tuesday as well, which is nice. And we're going to do Saturday the 18th. This is what runs across the bottom in this bit. At 2 p.m. UK. And Sunday 19th at 2 p.m. UK. That is the last 5 streams of the World Cup run. We could do something with Dr. Kondo. We could. So we are live Saturday. So we're live tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Morocco leads it. That is now 31 nations managed. And today we done... What was it? What did we do today? New Zealand. Jordan. New Zealand, Jordan. I can't remember who I've done. Saudi. And... God, my brain's cooked. Who else do we do today, chat? We just got to the round of 32 with someone that we shouldn't have, and I forgot. South Korea. Thank you, Emery. South Korea. No one's going to make it onto that list or them lists. Sweet. So that will be made. And we'll just simulate this to see one out of interest. Should we make today's thumbnail quickly as well? For the stream. YouTube, we're going to end up stream there, lads, but I appreciate you watching over on YouTube all day as well. Bunch of legends. New video comes out in an hour's time.